A lot of people, and quite a few people claimed that they had reported him to the tip line because the things he was saying was really shocking.
Good morning,
this user
everyone,
obsessively commented on this.
Work Media. We have a special thing going on. Crime Circus just went live about the Moscow murders in Idaho. Bryan Kohberger, I believe is his name. He has been arrested. If I start seeing people file in here that shouldn't be allowed in here, I'm just going to take everyone's mod and I'm just going to mod myself from now on. Because either that or they're hacking. And I don't mean that anything against my mods that file in here, but I went live earlier to share my frustration because, like, you know, my grandfather was getting up to go get his haircut today and do stuff. And I'll be damned if I find out Filthy called him for something this morning while I was asleep and didn't know. He called him at 9 a.m. earlier when we were both up. Hello, James Lightfoot. And Drip Drop, otherwise known as, that's his name, Crime Circus is his channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to it. He is live right now giving us updates. And Stormwood, if you're really a mod for me, man, anytime Citizen Z or anybody pops up in here, they're hidden. And if they keep popping up in here, they keep getting hidden. And if you see any mod unhide them, you screenshot it and send it to me. That goes for every mod. It's not snitching. It's, hey, I'm a 29-year-old person who deserves to have a YouTube channel without getting fucked with every single day. That's what it's about. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, welcome to Square Work Media's world where there's no spin, there's no unfairness. Please be respectful to everybody and be kind. Do not dox or throw any doxing type stuff in my chats or comments. And welcome, and let's get on and keep with the video.
Case, seemingly at all hours of the day and night, he was completely super obsessed, and he quite often found the need to correct others because it seemed that he knew how this crime happened. After a few weeks, he started using "in my opinion," and after a few weeks, he started using "speculation only" because he was raising so many red flags. Somebody said they were reporting him to the FBI, and he said something along the lines of, "Don't bother, I've already been cleared and they've already investigated me." After obsessively posting about this case for an entire month, even on the holidays and after, he hasn't made a single online post since Bryan was arrested. Folks, I think it's safe to say this Reddit user and the 4chan user is Bryan Kohberger, the alleged Moscow killer. I'm going to read you some posts that he wrote online. In one of the discussions on Reddit, they were talking about the 4chan post.
Yeah, now they found post from this guy. This guy, Drip Drop, said he saw a lot of numerology in this case, and anyone that's an adept of numerology like myself, or Drip Drop maybe more than an adept, but anyone who has some experience and knowledge with it knows that you can plan and do things at certain times and dates, and to a seer or somebody looking for numerology, they may think like, holy shit, I'm seeing, but no, that was man-made, manipulated. This guy seems to have made a lot of posts on days that if you reverse it, it's actually the address of where the killings took place. Just listen to some of these.
And somebody says, yeah,
I hung their redacted from a ceiling fan and shoved my knife up Kaylee's redacted. I'm hiding in the woods in redacted hole, Pennsylvania. Good luck catching me. Now that was on 4chan, which is, of course, everybody gets ID numbers and they're anonymous. But are they really? Even with a VPN? I don't know, because they seem to have gotten this guy. Hello,
pretty crazy theory. I would just keep in mind that it's off of 4chan. Inside Looking says it's fake. Somebody says, are you from there? Inside Looking says, too many people to remain silent. 4chan is not a reliable source. So you can see he was interested in making sure people know that that was a fake post on 4chan, and it's unreliable. He was probably feeling a bit foolish after posting that on 4chan.
Army, I need like Mike or one of y'all to explain to me, like, if they for real take and trademark my logos and shit I got up, I mean, the only thing they could do is send me a cease and desist letter. But if I'm not making money off of it, I don't see. And they shouldn't be buying trademarks for things I designed. That's it. If they can do that, then there ain't no. I mean, shit. Any YouTuber can join up, and hell, YouTube might as well start telling YouTubers to make sure they trademark their fucking designs before they even get one subscriber. Fuck, ain't even monetized and trying to threaten me with some bullshit. I think it's just trying to get me goaded, like right now.
4chan, because it led the police directly to him. Let's check out some more messages I found. The mask, the mask, the mask. Many of us have been wondering who was wearing that mask. Even on the holidays and all hours of the day, everybody else around them, they get their jollies off. You too. Just also, some of you coming in town the next day, and that he would be opinions. And none of the case, although not all of the online user posted.
Be quiet. We're gonna start it here.
On that site 1 month after the murders, and 2 weeks before he's caught by the police, that he would be hiding in Pennsylvania, and good luck catching him. It's a known statistical fact that a lot of killers like to taunt law enforcement, and they like to be the center of attention in the case. Although not all of them want to be caught, they like to play mind games with the public and law enforcement because they think they're so much smarter than everybody. I know a lot of my viewers are smarter than me, and that's why I super appreciate you visiting Crime Circus, because you give me your input, you give me your advice, and you give me your opinions. And none of us can be right all the time, but as long as we have good intentions, that's what matters. Anyways, I feel like that user was in the comfort zone posting that on December 12th, knowing that his father was coming in town the next day and that he would be in Pennsylvania days later, and at that point he probably felt free. You give me your name. It's a known statistic. Nobody's truly anonymous to anybody that came to any of the victims. Brian was planning on going to PA at the time that post was made on 4chan. Ceiling fans, graphic words, family-friendly website. This to the day of the murders. There's a website known as 4chan. Out of the way, let's speculate a little on what led law enforcement to arresting Bryan Kohberger. Some have said it's DNA. Some have said it was the white Elantra. We're going to discuss DNA, and we're going to discuss that white Elantra. But first, we're going to start with the boom. What I believe led law enforcement to Brian.
Oh, a disclaimer. This video is purely for speculation, entertainment purposes only. Fair use. We have permission from the current streamer that we are allowed to react to this, and that is what we are doing. This is Drip Drop, and he's covering the Moscow murders. Really listen to this.
There's a website known as 4chan that's similar to Reddit, but it's more of the Wild West, and it's a little more dangerous. People can post anonymously, and nobody has a screen name. All you have is a number. Well, this case seemed to have been going...
Still got to have an IP link to it, though, right?
Cold. It had been almost 1 month to the day of the murders. On December 12th, an anonymous user posted on 4chan this message, and I am going to censor it because this is a family-friendly show on a family-friendly website. This is what the message says. I hung their beeps from a ceiling fan and shoved my...
Now, see, you know what will confirm if this was true or not? And I don't mean to be ugly or anything, but clearly that word, if you look real close at it, you can tell what it says. It's intestines. So, was this the killer? And if he was, this just goes to show the old adage that killers, there's a percentage that like to taunt and, you know, leave clues about, like, you know, it's almost like an adrenaline thing for him, I think.
My knife up Kaylee's beep. I'm hiding in...
That's just awful. It's awful that students, like, here I'm a student, and we've got people that were just not even 7, 8 years younger than I am. And they were killed brutally, horrifically, in what could be described as a scene out of the Florida Ted Bundy fraternity sorority house attack. This guy's got the same jawline. Everything is creepy. The fucking comparisons. The way he's in Washington. He's a criminology, psychology student. Like, it's just crazy.
In the woods in Beephole, PA. Good luck catching me. What do you think of that post? I know that's heavily redacted. I had to censor some very gruesome, graphic words out of that post. That's available out there somewhere on the internet for you to find if you choose to do so. However, proceed with caution and be careful what you come across. Anyways, I believe that was the break in the case that law enforcement needed. Although I don't believe the house on King Road even had ceiling fans, this poster mentions PA, and Brian, the alleged killer, was caught in PA. He wasn't in Pennsylvania just yet. However, it's reported that his father came into town the next day after that post. So, Brian was planning on going to PA at the time that post was made on 4chan. And it would also make sense why Kaylee's father was the most distraught and emotional man out of all the family members of any of the victims, because he knew his daughter had got it the worst. And what this anonymous 4chan user commented on that post probably raised a huge red flag to anybody that came across it. The authorities were probably already monitoring 4chan, and I would assume some people called in the tip line over that post. Although that site's supposed to be anonymous, nobody's truly anonymous on the internet. So although some details were wrong in that short post, what are the odds that that anonymous online user posts on that site 1 month after the murders, and 2 weeks before he's caught by the police, that he would be hiding in Pennsylvania and good luck catching him? It's a known statistical fact that a lot of killers like to taunt law enforcement, and they like to be the center of attention in the case. Although not all of them want to be caught, they like to play mind games with the public and law enforcement because they think they're so much smarter than everybody. I know a lot of my viewers are smarter than me, and that's why I super appreciate you visiting Crime Circus, because you give me your input, you give me your advice, and you give me your opinions. And none of us can be right all the time, but as long as we have good intentions, that's what matters. Anyways, I feel like that user was in the comfort zone posting that on December 12th, knowing that his father was coming in town the next day and that he would be in Pennsylvania days later. And at that point, he probably felt free as a bird and that nobody would ever catch him because he was hiding out in PA, Pennsylvania. Also, interestingly enough, he made that post on December 12th, 1212. If you rearrange those numbers, you've got 1122 King Road. Also, some of you out there have heard about the Reddit user Inside Looking. Some have speculated he is the killer. He created his account on November 22nd. That's 1122. Just like the address. 1122 King Road. November 22nd, 1122. I'm seeing a lot of numerology in this case. I don't think a lot of these things are coincidence.
There's the numerology, but like I said in the chat, and he agreed with, like, people can engineer what appears to be numerology, because they like numbers.
These are the games that somebody with a really high IQ likes to play, just to mess with everybody else around them. They get their jollies off on doing these little number games. But there's always somebody smarter than the killer, such as the wonderful people working in law enforcement, as well as all of us, the online investigators. So this user on Reddit, Inside Looking, he created his account on November 22nd, and he obsessively posted creepy, cryptic messages on all of the 3 main subreddits for this case. He raised many red flags, he raised many eyebrows. He concerned a lot of people, and quite a few people claimed that they had reported him to the tip line because the things he was saying was really shocking. This user obsessively commented on this case, seemingly at all hours of the day and night. He was completely super obsessed, and he quite often found the need to correct others because it seemed that he knew how this crime happened. After a few weeks, he started using "in my opinion," and after a few weeks, he started using "speculation only" because he was raising so many red flags. Somebody said they were reporting him to the FBI, and he said something along the lines of, "Don't bother, I've already been cleared and they've already investigated me." After obsessively posting about this case for an entire month, even on the holidays and after, he hasn't made a single online post since Brian was arrested.
Boom, y'all. I think it's definitely him. I do. It might not have been, but because correlation doesn't mean causation, but that is a strange coincidence.
Folks, I think it's safe to say this Reddit user and the 4chan user is Bryan Kohberger, the alleged Moscow killer. I'm going to read you some posts that he wrote online. In one of the discussions on Reddit, they were talking about the 4chan post, and somebody says, yeah, it's a pretty crazy theory. I would just keep in mind that it's off of 4chan. Inside Looking says, it's fake. Somebody says, are you from there? Inside Looking says, too many people to remain silent. 4chan is not a reliable source. So you can see he was interested in making sure people know that that was a fake post on 4chan and it's unreliable. He was probably feeling a bit foolish after posting that on 4chan because it led the police directly to him. Let's check out some more messages I found. The mask, the mask, the mask. Many of us have been wondering who was wearing that mask. Well, that seems to have been put into this case, possibly by Bryan. Not that Bryan was wearing the mask, but I do believe that Bryan posted that mask onto 4chan to throw people off of his trail and bring suspicions under the wrong person. Let's check out the social media post I found. Here on Bree's post it says, I got wrapped into this case twice, and it's crazy. First this picture of me got leaked somehow, and then out of nowhere this guy gets arrested and I realize he was one of my previous buyers. I've been selling on Marketplace for years. This is a business account. But I hope next time something happens like this, people stop throwing others under the bus. It messed up my social life when my friends saw it. On the left, we see a person wearing a ski mask, and this poster claims to be that person in the ski mask, whose name is possibly Bree. On the other side of the screen, we see an alleged Marketplace sale for a Spyderco knife to Bryan Kohberger for $350. So what do you think about Bree's post? Is this legitimate? Has somebody finally come forward to claim that they were wearing that ski mask? It seems believable to me, but I've been fooled before, so I just don't know for sure. Let's see what else this poster has to say.
Could have been edited.
It's legit. You can see my Facebook Marketplace account. I've been selling for years. He drove from PA to get this knife for $350. It's rare and discontinued knife meant for cutting skin. From what I remember, dude was nice. He was with another guy who sat in the car. Flipped open the knife. I told him that you can use a zip tie as an immersion wave for it. He paid me the money and drove off. This was in October. So if that's a legitimate post by an honest person, it would make sense because at that time Bryan's car still had Pennsylvania plates, so the seller would assume he drove from Pennsylvania, even though he was already in Washington. Also, sadly, in late October the poor dog was skinned. And yes, Bryan is a vegan, but you can still be a vegan and be a complete psychopath and hurt animals even if you won't eat them. We don't know for sure if the knife purchased off Facebook.
That's weird. Like, can you? I couldn't imagine like if somebody to meet a vegan psychopath. It's like the ultimate contradiction.
Facebook Marketplace was used in these crimes. I've looked up Spyderco knives. Most of them are foldable and most of them have really small blades. So we don't know one way or the other. He could just have a knife collection. He might be obsessed with knives. $350 for a used knife off of Facebook Marketplace? That sounds like a lot of money, and it seems like you'd have to have a super obsession with knives to pay that much. Because you can buy a really big hunting knife at Walmart for $30. Let's look at this tweet from Brian Enton. Shortly after the arrest of Bryan, he tweeted, I am told when Idaho quadruple homicide suspect Bryan Christopher Kohberger was in custody, he asked if anyone else was arrested. I'm told he had a quiet blank stare. Brian Enton didn't state a source, he didn't say how he has this information or who told him this information, or if it's even 100% factual. If Bryan did ask that, one might wonder who was with Bryan when he was buying that knife off of Facebook Marketplace. Or he could have just been doing some higher IQ psychological games against detectives, thinking he's the smartest man in the room. We just don't know yet. Hopefully more will be revealed in the arrest affidavit if they release that shortly. It's still a mystery why no...
If this guy represents himself like, yeah, I think at that time I'll come out and say, all right, this has got to be like evidence of reincarnation. Not to make light of it, but it's just crazy how much, to me, it's just crazy how much similars there are to this case. And because Ted Bundy's case and trial and life and everything is something I really studied in my personal time about a year and a half ago.
Nobody's released the 911 call. We're still patiently waiting for that. Anyways, another strange post by Inside Looking. Blood runs down from Xana and Ethan's room, not stairs. He seems to be fixated on making sure people know the exact facts in this case. Somebody wanted to know, does the killer likely live in the neighborhood? Someone said it's a 50-50 chance. Inside Looking says, you mean 0% chance. Well, that's interesting. How would he know it's a 0% chance unless he knows he doesn't live in the neighborhood? Inside Looking also says, killer didn't walk there, in my opinion. Well, how the heck does he know if the killer didn't walk there? 2 days before the alleged killer's arrest, Inside Looking posts this diagram on Reddit.
Everyone's doing good. Let me check in with my commenters, see who's all in here. I can't even look at the comments right now. My Streamlabs application has been doing something weird. Maybe it's just doing it to me, but like, let me ask y'all a question. Do you guys still see the video?
He says, killer enters sliding door and exits sliding door. If K/M/KM were the targets, the path doesn't cross XE. If X/E/XE were the targets, the path doesn't cross KM. E and K did not reside at the home. Therefore, X and M must have been the targets. And as you can see from that post right there, it makes perfect sense. The killer may not have even known Kaylee was in the home that evening because she didn't live there. Ethan certainly didn't live there either. Therefore, Xana and Maddie were the prime targets. According to this Reddit poster, and that makes perfect sense, and Xana and Maddie both worked at a restaurant downtown. And in my opinion, that's exactly where Brian first laid eyes on Maddie and Xana, at the little restaurant downtown in Moscow. I think he became super obsessed with those two girls, and he started stalking them everywhere they went. He didn't know Ethan or Kaylee would be there that evening.
What? World famous Charlie D, what are you talking about? I didn't take advantage of no lady. What are you talking about? I don't know. I apologize, guys, but he needs to make it right. What the fuck are you talking about, world famous? The fuck are you talking about? I'm waiting for you to say something. Oh, James? Oh, well, I thought he was talking about me. Well, Charlie, why are you even over here? You were talking shit about me the other day I saw, and you hanging with the Workyverse. So why are you even fucking in here, bro?
Once he found out they were, it did.
I don't know what James Lightfoot done or didn't do, and you know what? I really don't care. We're here watching crime circuses. Yeah. But I remember back in the day whenever I would go to other people's streams to tell them about their friends doing fucking wrong shit to me and shit, y'all'd tell me, don't bring that shit in my live. Well, guess what? Don't bring that shit in my live. If he brings something, if he brings, you know, yeah, seriously, like, tell us to make someone apologize with no details and stuff.
It didn't matter one way or the other because he had a mission. He had an unstoppable plan that nobody was going to get in the way of. He wanted to kill.
Besides, even if we had the details and the person, and you were correct, Charlie, I can't make no one apologize. Fuck, why don't you tell Fusion and all them to apologize to me and Filthy? I got somebody up here that they deleted a message that said, I saw your trolls spending $300 on that trademark shit. That's cool. Let them do it. That, like, if they trademark something I designed and then posted as proof and threatened, like, I better stop using it, I'll take it down and then I'll do a live showing about how they premeditated this, they threatened it, and then they carried it out and did it, and then here you go. that is the ultimate form of fucked up plagiarism. Because what it means is nobody can you better not upload any images. Hell, all of Mike Hatred's little his so-called Stygian artworks, designs, and all that stuff. I know because I used to be subscribed to Mike Hatred. I'm not subscribed to him anymore. But hell, I'm just telling you, Mike, if you see or hear this, because I bet you they'll fucking say, oh, he mentioned your name. I didn't mention it in a bad way. I'm just saying you better not put all your artwork out there unless you got it fucking trademarked and protected. Because these people will fucking, I'll say it to Mike, I'll say it to anybody out there that's making designs and stuff for their YouTube. Number one, I know that my logo, my profile picture, it's royalty free, or it may be an image that someone owns, but it's fair use. It's just a picture that I choose to use as me. When I made that artwork and put my profile image in there, guess what? I altered the original image. So it is not the exact same image. So, now, am I going to go through my time of proving all this? No, because they could be saying and trying to threaten me with this shit just as all like another troll. Just like all the peace treaties and shit. When they sent Ja Rek over here was trolls. Anyways, let's continue with this crime circus, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just about to stop fucking trying YouTube. For real, guys. They're about to get me to quit. And then I hope the people that stay on here and keep going while I'm watching and checking out in school, I hope they shed light on this. Maybe one day then I can come back.
Kill, and he did it. Purely speculation, of course. Anyways, let's check out some more posts. Inside Looking on Reddit also says, Kay was not the...
Anybody does something to a lady, I don't like it. Well, what did they do to that lady? They cuss them out? Did they do that? Did they do that? Did they hit them? Did they dox them? What did they do? I mean, Charlie, you're not even telling us what this so-called James Lightfoot did. So, I mean, how can you blame me when I don't even fucking know?
The target, in my opinion. XM were targets. Look at Killer's route inside of the home. K being target doesn't make any sense. You can see this user clearly wants the world to know exactly who the targets were. He wasn't interested in hurting Kaylee or Ethan. His targets were Xana and Maddie, period. He's also asked on Reddit why the downstairs girls weren't attacked. Seemingly there was a scream and he was startled, and also it was too dark down there, so he couldn't be for sure Dylan or Bethany didn't have a boyfriend over. So it was an unknown. It wasn't a risk that he was willing to take. He had just created 2 bloodbaths in 2 different bedrooms, and going downstairs was just too much of a risk for him to escape and get away with this. The 2nd and 3rd floor were easily visible from outside. They didn't really use blinds, and it was easy access. He didn't have a clue what was awaiting for him down on the 1st floor. And here's a picture that I received third party, so I can't verify 100% for sure if this is the picture that he was using on Reddit.
Man, that looks really close.
However, who's ever in this profile picture looks exactly like Brian.
Extremely like him.
He's got the exact same nose bridge, you can see the same crease underneath the eye, and in my opinion, this is Bryan Kohberger, the alleged killer of these Moscow victims. So there are hundreds and hundreds of posts because he obsessively posted about this case for over a month. He was also fixated on a couple footprints that detectives found behind the house. He seemed convinced those were the killer's footprints. I wonder why. He was also convinced that the killer parked behind the house, and while he was getting away, the killer's car hopped the curb and had to correct, which is why there were skid marks in front of the house as seen here. The user Inside Looking posted about it many times. Most likely because that was the highlight of his night and his adrenaline was rushing and he couldn't believe what he had just done, so he could barely even control the wheel as he fled the scene. He somehow miraculously got away for over a month, even though there were screams, even though his car peeled out, even though he almost crashed, even though police were just in that area 20 minutes prior. Even though a bunch of underage drinkers were just in the area 20 minutes prior. Even though Kaylee and Maddie had just called Jack Decor 20 minutes prior. He somehow made a clean getaway. For the first month anyways. But he could not contain himself. He just had to go on social media and speak about it. Here's another interesting post I found by him. In these Reddit posts right here, he makes it very clear he's telling other people that they're wrong. Somehow he knows exactly what happened. Ethan not in the hallway, in my opinion. Wrong. Killer went to Xana and Ethan's room, then Maddie and Kaylee's room, in my opinion.
Y'all believe this will be one of the first cases, probably not the first, but one of the cases where after a crime was committed and the person was on the loose, they're like literally on social media talking about it, like the Amazon knife killer.
Wrong. Killer was in parking lot behind house and drove off from there.
That guy used to leave a lot of reviews on Amazon pages for knives he bought, and he would talk about works pretty good for this. You know, it was very like he was letting down the comments know like I killed somebody with this, you know, crazy shit like that. There are people like this.
There, in my opinion. They were in their rooms, in my opinion. Well, in my opinion, these posts on Reddit are super...
Oh, and by the way, if somebody could give JM Poser Exposer the YouTube, what's it called? Oh, actually, it's just called being a good person. You know, if you wanted to live stream me right now while I'm streaming this guy, who's got 221,000 subs, I got his permission, which makes my live okay. I got the screenshot. But you streaming me, you're also streaming him without permission. Because you don't give a fuck, ain't that right? Yeah. Fucking dumbass, dude. He's got to be on my ass now, guys, because I blocked him out of Daniel Bishop's channel. Go cry about it, JM. Fuck.
We're the prime targets.
Oh, wait, that's what I do? Yeah. Well, I wouldn't cry about that, so... It shows what you would, though. Right, Stormwood? You're right.
Suspicious, and I do believe we'll find out in due time that these were in fact Bryan Kohberger's posts on Reddit. Many of us wondered, was the killer...
Hey, Enlightened, I see you in here. They're saying 2 of my mods are filthies, but... Because he was fucking... He was part of their group that's been attacking Bishop and shit. And you know, they were sitting there talking ill of the dead. Man, they're trying to say, and I haven't seen, you know, from what Daniel showed on his video, that's good enough for me. Like, I don't know why they got to sit here and bash his dead relative that was a veteran on the topic of how he was discharged. You know, I mean, and I didn't ask for a wrench. Daniel gave it to me, and I asked him, can I block? And he's like, block away. And I only blocked him. Yeah, seriously, why would he even be going
monitoring our videos, our posts?
You know why, Storm, to harass.
Posts and what we were discussing about this case.
It's like he's streaming me right now, like I give a shit. Like, thanks for giving me some promotion, bub.
100% the killer was monitoring what we were saying and discussing about him. Unlucky for him, the FBI was monitoring his online posts. Law enforcement states no essay, stick to the facts. No essay, end of story. He wants it to be known loud and clear there was no essay, because that's not the type of guy he wants the world to view him as.
But he admitted on that 4chan post, allegedly, of sticking a knife. Yeah. I mean, I don't care. I mean, dude, you murdered 4 people. I don't care. Like, okay, great. Like, I guess that's good for
He
the
just
families to know as far as details, but, like, damn, this dude did want to get caught, it almost seems like, Storm.
wanted to kill, and he did. End of story, according to Inside Looking. Here's a post. I'm 100% confident this is the route the killer took.
100% confident because I'm 100% him.
Speculation. Killer went to the kitchen, Ethan Xana's room, Maddie Kaylee's room.
He's laying out his fucking path. Wow.
Well, that's quite the speculation.
I mean, I'm not saying wow.
He really wants everybody to know exactly what happened. He doesn't want people with the wrong information.
Think that somebody
Inside Looking says, speculation. They'll find the car first.
Excuse me.
Suspect will be announced, and then the manhunt begins. Little fact I came across recently. Apparently Brian had Pennsylvania plates, and 5 days after the murder, he applied to register the car in Washington State to get Washington plates. He must have been feeling a little paranoid about the car being spotted with out-of-state plates, so he wanted to blend in a little more. 5 days after the murder, he registered it in Washington. Here's another dead giveaway by Inside Looking. Speculation. One is a registered SO, and the other is a violent offender. All I'm saying is that the killer is not a registered SO. I would bet all my chips on that. Well, apparently he's willing to bet all of his chips that the killer is not an SO. And Brian's not an SO. Inside Looking was right once again. Speculation. Elantra is connected.
Wow, dude.
And he puts that in all capitals. Well, Brian had an Elantra, so he knew very well the Elantra is connected. Law enforcement knew and searched for this car since day one. Owner has not come forward. Anonymous reports of white car being perp immediately following the homicides. So this user is convinced even before we were all told about the white Elantra that law enforcement knew about the white Elantra, which would make sense why Brian switched out the plates 5 days later. How did Inside Looking know this information? None of us were told about the white Elantra for 3 weeks, and Brian switched out the plate before it was made public. So he must have known that he had been caught on camera or possibly seen by somebody walking. Most likely cameras, because you have to drive by a couple cameras to get back to his apartment. Anyways, there's hundreds of more posts on Reddit. I'm not going to possibly read them all. I'm trying to keep this video short and sweet for your viewing pleasure. Some of us speculated on the wrong people in this case. Some of us gave opinions, and that's okay. It's okay to have an opinion. This is a worldwide media frenzy case. This is the biggest case since O.J. Simpson. I know most of us have good intentions, and if your heart's in the right place, it's hard to do much wrong when you just want justice for the families. I've never falsely accused anybody in this case. It was always speculation and opinion only. I always said anyone I was discussing is presumed innocent. And I stand by those statements. Anybody I discussed is presumed innocent then and now. Some people have made false accusations and slandered and defamed my name. I've never falsely accused anybody of anything on this channel. I stand by innocent people, and I always actually try to get innocent people out of prison. I'm an advocate for falsely accused and falsely convicted inmates. All I've done in this case is investigate and ask important questions that I felt needed to be asked, that many of my viewers wanted me to ask. Asking a question is not a crime, and it's not illegal civilly or criminally. Sometimes you have to ask hard questions.
Thank you. I think Andrea Knows needs to hear that. It's not wrong for me to question whether that was you that had porn bombed me.
Questions to find answers. You have to ask hard questions to eliminate people to find the right person. Hopefully they found the right person in some sort of...
I mean, that's a very stupid comparison to his video. He's talking about... Well, no, he's talking about in theory. And in theory, yeah, questions. It's not illegal to ask questions.
Small justice can be served for the families. Please consider checking out my Patreon or YouTube membership to help support this show monthly. I have a lot of appreciation for my viewers, and I thank you so much. Without my supporters, this show wouldn't really be possible for me to do it on this level that I'm doing it on. We're the #1 crime show on the entire planet, and I'm super proud of that. And I have you to thank,
I got some questions,
the ones that support me. Anyways, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this case. I'd love to have a discussion with you. I want to hear your theories, opinions. Do you think Inside Looking is the killer? Do you think that anonymous post on 4chan is the killer? There's a lot more to be discussed and found out about Brian. Authorities really haven't told us much of anything at this point. And I can't wait to see the arrest affidavit to see what they're actually arresting him on and how they came to that conclusion. I've heard rumors about DNA, but so far that's rumors only. None of that's official. This guy seems too smart to leave DNA behind at the scene, but you never know. There was apparently at least one struggle, probably two, and anything can happen during a struggle. If you want to see more investigations into this case, smash the like button. That really helps this channel. If you want to see more interrogations, smash that like button. If you want me to never make another video on the Idaho case, let me know. I've got a lot of good interrogation series coming. Soon, I'm going to be releasing a podcast exclusively for my channel members and Patreons. If people like it, maybe I'll release it to the public. And I think they'll love it because I only try to put out A+ quality content. If you want to check that out, I think I'll be releasing that very soon.
Sweet.
Anyways,
thanks for dropping.
Thank you all. And until next time, remember to stay safe out there because you know it's a dangerous world.
Crazy. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I need to become a member of your channel. I will once I start working after school or something. But this was a good start, I believe, to talking about like things I didn't even know about this case that, you know, they didn't cover on Law and Crime Network. Just want to say always make sure you go like and subscribe to Crime Circus. He's a really good channel. I've been watching him now for about almost 2 years, so I mean, I've been subscribed to him. I can't even remember when, but it's been a while. Let's check out the comments. Okay, well, yeah, I heard something. I don't even know about the whole Bishop thing, really. I'm taking. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I just saw what Bishop showed, and hell, I don't. I mean, and people will say, "Well, hell, there you go." Well, I mean, I refuse to look at or subscribe, and I've been blocked from their channels, but that don't stop them from tagging me still, or making community posts, or sharing mine, or commenting on mine, or whatever, and it should. But yeah, you know, like go to notifications here, and one of the things I had to see, like Citizen Z, like, why is he subscribed to me? Oh, look, somebody made an account with my brother's name. No. This is what I'm saying. They cross lines. And they did it all. Wow. And they've changed it to SMP the Don, trying to get me to confuse like that is SMP. Just because the littles don't like him. Wow, dude. On the 30th. Report user. Impersonation. This channel is impersonating someone else. I don't know what my brother's YouTube account is. I'll report you for that. That's exactly, I'm sure you've done that plenty of times. This channel doesn't have live videos. Yeah, I know. Oh, shit. I should have. And I know how to make sentences. People joked about me on that, but I do know proper grammar. I use it in school and like when things like that. But when I'm on the internet, unless I'm typing something up, on a YouTube channel, I mean, people always use tags and they use slogans and things like that, or unique vernacular. So, like this, Square gets copyrighted. Yeah, I'll just delete anything that I had that on my logo that I had up and ordered. Now they can't buy anything. I'm obviously not going to be making any money. I may have to end up fucking changing my whole name and redoing my whole logo or whatever, but that's fine. I don't give a shit. You motherfuckers aren't. Do you think it's funny? You think it's funny, don't you, Herbal? I fucking hate you, you motherfucker, dude. I hate you. You are literally the first human being, and I'm a Christian. I think I'm not even supposed to hate people, but man, I've got a hatred for you because this is nothing but fucking bullying, dude. Ooh, I transformed the video by putting those little things there. You're such a fucking sad piece of shit, dude. No, it's hateful and abusive content. I mean, I don't know what else I gotta do, you people. I think I'm gonna have to, like, I don't know, maybe just, I don't want to have to make another channel. I'll probably leave this one up. But see, then I don't feel like I can leave this one up and send y'all or send whoever wants to go over there because then they'll find it. They'd probably find it anyway. So I'm going to stay at this channel. I may have to rebrand it again. Oh, fucking well. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fucking shit, dude. I'm pissed off. I'm tired of the shit that they're doing. Just tired of it. I mean, they, you know. Not going to be on here much longer because I got to take a shower. Then I got to go to the doctor today. I got up. I made my granddad breakfast. Fixed Brownie his stuff. Let him out. Gave him his vitamins and everything. I've done everything else I'm supposed to do today. May have one other thing. I'll probably end up having to do it tomorrow. But, you know, and then I've got school coming up in a couple days. So I hope y'all have enjoyed the time. Some of y'all that have spent with me, because it's about to be cut down very, very short. I promise you. It's getting hot today. It's fucking 66 degrees outside. What's up, No Life Mike? I know it is. And Guardian Angel can't help it. That you, Grandpa? Where'd you just come back from? Where'd you just come back from? Just want y'all to know that Filthy called my grandpa 3 more times earlier, too. He said he just turned it on and turned it off. I'm sorry. Well, I'll let it run. He said some words, but I don't know what he said. Hey. All right, Brownie. Just see it. It would have been laid out with some mail that it was sent in. Came in the mail. It came in the mail here a while back. I just may have to go over to. We may have to go over to the place and just get a duplicate. That's fine. Brownie, come here. Brownie, come here. Come here. I'll look at it. Don't throw it away. You up on that shot, Bubba? You need to get some more food. Let me get you some more. Brownie, here you go, Bubba. Yeah. Get you some food. Yeah, want some more food? There you go. We thought about getting you CBD treats again, didn't we? Yeah, but people told us that was bad for your teeth, so I decided on not getting them. Against my love for the cannabis plant. help calm down your anxiety. I always was told CBD helps, but I mean, it helps people with seizures and everything else. I don't know why they say it could help hurt dogs' teeth, or that's what some people have told me. PP moved to Rumble. Why? What are you talking about? Progressive Patriot? You wouldn't move to Rumble. That just wouldn't be a good thing to do, because like Rumble is still sort of in its infants. I mean, it's growing.
To the community that he has decided to view me in either which way.
And
Creek Squad to me has been one that has shown me such kindness. Even, as I have continued to say time and time again, Upchurch and Miss Patty Lynn showed me the utmost kindness and helped this platform. So yeah, I have been watching a little bit from the sidelines, not getting involved. I don't think getting involved serves any merit. So just take this with a grain of salt and take it as you wish. And that's that. For one, it's disappointing to see the community that I've learned to love become so divided and toxic, and to go at each other. There's plenty of division enough in our world, in our country. Enough for the world.
Yep, that's right. I don't see anything that says that he's gonna, unless he says it here.
Top of the morning.
Yeah.
You guys are literally the first people I'm speaking to on this fine day. What is this, day 2, New Year over here? I've lost track already. I definitely had a very interesting New Year. Before, let's see, work, what's up? Hello there.
I'll try.
I see you. I have some perspective. Saffron, timely as always. All right, so bear with me. I'm gonna get. Oh, I've lost.
Oh, Pred Poachers. Oh, you mean Pred Poachers. My bad. I was about to say Progressive Patriot. That's who I thought you was talking about. My bad. I was sitting here trying to watch his videos, seeing what he said about Rumble. Like, I could see him using Rumble, though. Maybe. What? Oh, Pred Poachers. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, Happy New Year's, Mike. I may just have to do exactly that, is leave y'all completely, because I can't, and I know that doesn't keep them from harassing me offline, and people want me to take that. People that don't understand, they want me to take, just do that, and I'm like, you don't understand. These people have found, like, they know everything about me, and They have a weird, creepy-esque possessive obsession with me. Some of them have, I mean, you know, after being threatened with that bullshit here a while back the other night, no, I'm in fear of my life. I'm in fear for my freedom. I'm in fear for my general future, and I shouldn't have that, nor should my grandfather have any fears like that for me. He wants to see me succeed and stuff, and these people don't. That's what makes them evil. So I don't think I'm going out of the way by saying that they're evil. I don't care how many good people think they're not evil and friends with them, whatever. You know, that's the story of every evil person until they're revealed. They had friends, they had a life, they had this, they had that, yeah, and the whole time while they were doing this. Yeah. I wonder how many of you in the Workiverse that actually works and goes to your job and talks about, man, you should hear about what we're doing. This 29-year-old on the internet. It's fucking crazy. He's trying to be a YouTuber and we're just fucking it up for him every single day, every way we can. They can't guarantee that, and that's the point. I wouldn't agree to something even if they guaranteed it if I left YouTube. Like, they don't fucking own YouTube. They're not Susan Wojcicki, the fucking CEO. They're the CEO of a fictitious group they named after fucking taking fucking a word from my name. And then they call me a plagiarist. You create the Workiverse because my name was Square Work, but I'm the plagiarist. Yeah, right. Fucking pieces of shit. I mean, I do react from a rational place, but there's emotion behind it because they went after my family and my dead mother and everything. Don't people understand that? I think they'd be, look at, like, Kansas Rebel Man may not be reacting how he's truly feeling, or everything, just for what Johnny said. And now can you believe that Johnny gonna apologize and then go back and say that it wasn't him that did it? Man, come on, Dagburn. That was some bullshit, bro. Like, you should have, And that's what these trolls and stuff will do now, or these people that get caught on live stream, like Enlightened Stone Dad Watcher. He sent me a text threatening me not to talk about it anymore because it was already proven that it was a setup. No, dude, that's your mom's boyfriend, and I guaranteed after y'all's tempers and shit cooled down later, you said, hey man, I need you to go online for me, so, of course your stepdad's gonna do that. You're just going to make sure that moment don't ever try to happen again. That's what y'all agreed to. If you did fake that and set it up from the beginning, then you're fucking weird. That's like some Jussie Smollett shit. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It made sense for me when I said it was a skit and the Workiverse tries to say that one time that bullshit wasn't, because I knew I was doing it and I was going to prove, because the whole time they was talking street shit and no snitching and all this, and I was like, alright then, let's see how quick they're the snitches. And then I do something fake and then they try to say, oh, he bought illegal drugs with grandpa's money. Like, y'all ate that up too. So if Enlightened Watchers believed on his shit, and I'll believe you, Enlightened, then y'all definitely have to believe me on my shit. Otherwise, that's just another point of hypocrisy. Because Enlightened Watcher, from the video, I mean, you were calling out Fusion and everything else, like they should be on your ass. Why aren't they? Maybe because they teamed up with you to take out a bigger enemy, or a more, not bigger enemy, but more foe-ish character. They see me as a foe, their little pet project. And it ain't gonna continue like that. Within 4 months from now, I'm gonna be actively working in a hospital, clinic, or somewhere. Like, and then the videos or labs or whatever I do at the end of the day, I am not gonna put up with this shit. If it means having to start all over in a new place and meet new people, then so fucking be it. What's up, Ben? These streams I'm doing right now aren't ever to be monetized. I just have a donation button. And you can't... See, they can't get mad at me for having that image up there when I'm not monetized. And people can freely choose to donate to me or not. And you want to know the truth? I've gave more to users, channels, and this platform than I've received in the 10 years I've been on it. So YouTube is, like I said, a hobby still at this point. Until it gets to a point where I'm actually starting to, get something back, then it could be considered part-time income. But you're not going to see me say that this is my job. It's not. I'm about to actively be off of this everyday YouTube thing and actively doing school twice days a week, and the other day studying my ass off, and maybe one day out of the week you guys might see me. Maybe. But it's like within a week from now I start. I got my first day. So, and it's on campus. So, there's no Zoom link. I remember the days they were talking about how Filthy's going to get them the Zoom link to fuck up my class. They threatened that they were going to call and said that just know every time your professor gets up out of her seat and has to walk to the office for being called out, it's because of you, piece of shit. I had people threaten that to me. Like, that's fucked up. Because that means that everybody's got to turn into a person where they use an avatar and never show themselves for this to be any type of safe. Thank you, Demon. I understand. I don't know how exactly long it is. I could say what I've got on the top of my tongue, Heather, but I don't want to be wrong. And plus, I really don't want to give that information out. You know what I mean? You can hit me up on IG, and I'll tell you. I got to go look at my orientation packet. It's not just one, but yeah, exactly. And they're not 30. Mr. Fusion's in his 40s. Guitar Fingers is in his 50s. Filthy Animal is in his 50 to 60s. Who knows how old some of these other people are. Yeah, 30 to 60-year-olds. All the 29-year-olds. No, see, a lot of what they've been doing to just me individually you guys really don't know how many YouTube channels and stuff I watch and bigger names that don't know anything about it. But there's somebody that's making that change little by little, not trying to get he's not getting their attention. And once they do know about it, and it'll be that one live that happens that splits all their fucking channels wide the fuck open, and people are going to him like, what the fuck, and everything, you know? Filthy has called me a faggot probably so many times. Like, the number would be in the hundreds of thousands of times that he's addressed me or addressed my grandfather by saying, put the faggot on the phone, or calling him a lard ass. And I've heard him say, oh yeah, put that lard ass, you know, he'll get happy about it. Like, he's fucking sick. Oh, you guys know that Mustard Squirrel tried to say that this wasn't him. He tried to pull a dag burn and say his account got hacked. Here, let me, I'll do the crime solving right here. The debunking. Mustard Squirrel claims he was hacked the night that I was threatened, right? The Riverboat Bandito! Bandito! Fragrance enthusiast. Well, here's his fragrance video.
Scent of the day, Hollister Festival Night. It's a fresh, spicy, woody, easygoing fragrance. Great for the office, great for running errands, and it'll get you compliments.
Here he is, another video. Oh, by the way, I guess the troglodyte, excuse me, I about said a wrong word there. I guess because I've been watching I've been around listening to them too fucking much. But the troglodyte didn't realize that this happened while my grandfather was, 1, not home, 2, it was controlled, like, the phone was ringing before I got the short out and hit play, and my intention was to say as loud as I could, all the windows were down and everything, to him to stop calling me for the 5,000th time.
Yeah, that's me. When Creek told you to kill yourself.
When he just right there admitted, when Creek told you to kill yourself. Like, you know, talking about killing, or he's talking about basically people have told you to kill yourself, you know.
At 3 in the fucking morning and just shot for your name.
Stop calling me! You know. Oh, now let's hear Kyle's voice.
As you can see, Squarework Media World, a.k.a. Ian Gibb Wilson, is raging.
Doxed me too, right there.
Out of control. His grandfather is in danger.
Oh, I'm raging out of control. I made one fucking controlled short video.
The society is in danger.
The society! When he's a bandito! He don't give a fuck about society, Mr. Bandito.
Of this maniac. We need to get him locked up and put away for the rest of his life and put down like the dog he is.
Oh! And put down like the dog he is. Well, I got something to show you, Mustard Squirrel. Now that everyone's heard what your real voice is, Kyle Vickery. Since we're in a let's say each other's legal names war, apparently, that I didn't know about, but I'll play. Now, he says that he was hacked, right? That this was some person impersonating him on this. Y'all tell me if you buy that or not. Now remember the voice you just heard. I'll shut up from talking, so just remember his voice. You're gonna hear a bunch of voices.
This.
Will the real Riverboat Bandito please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up.
You're
Wait,
right.
hold on.
If you answer the questions and stay for the hour, yes, you'll get.
Mom and mother.
Which y'all had no intention of making or letting me stay for the hour.
That was great, but
Scammers,
Shit about you all.
liars. Oh, it's hashtag just a harmless troll. Oh, oh, oh.
Okay.
Now remember,
behind
this
here. Come
is
here, you little
supposedly
bitch.
Hang on, Petey.
this is several people, and he said he was impersonated.
Goddamn, I'm sick. What you gonna do about it?
You've talked a lot of shit about mustard squirrels.
So these people are verifying that that's the real mustard squirrel.
So now it's his opportunity to say something back since you won't ever bring him up in your panel. So go ahead, squirrel.
No, I'd bring. Okay, now supposedly he's hacked and being impersonated. I don't know who in the fuck would want to do that to his 100 subscriber ass. Came up on my panel just to call him a liar.
Shut up, bitch. Let Squirrel talk.
Okay, I ain't gonna let him talk. Let him talk.
Shut the fuck up, faggot.
Oh, there filthy was for the 532,000th time of calling me a faggot. Shut the fuck up.
Homosexual, not faggot. Let's be courteous.
The damn non-CEO has to remind the CEO to be courteous.
Sorry, homosexual.
No,
Are you
they're
there,
not
Squirrel?
courteous. They're
So
homophobic.
you can
Huh.
feel like killing your stepmother, and I can feel like strangling you.
Sounds similar.
That's okay. Or is that? Am I sorry? I'm sorry. Is that okay? I'm
There you
sorry.
go.
I didn't mean it.
It was in the past.
Yeah. I just said
I
I
did a
felt like
boo-boo.
strangling you.
I did a boo boo.
Do you guys really think after y'all called and aired them on you're not gonna like this is a mute point? Yeah, like interrupt someone's thinking. That's civil. So just move on.
Well, you said
Answer
more
the
than that.
question,
Did a
bitch.
boo-boo.
You probably
Can't
Do
answer
you
the
have-
question, huh?
you threatened more than that, Mustard. You threatened me.
Do you have a
probably on
belt
this
in a
stream.
closet?
Do you have a belt in a closet? In other words, he's basically suggesting suicide to me. Now let's listen to his voice again.
Yeah.
Ignore
that's
these
me.
voices.
When Creek told you to kill yourself at 3 in the fucking morning and you shot for your name.
As you can see, Squarework Media World, aka E.
Alright, listen.
He's not smart enough. It takes talent to do that with a closet door. You know that?
Well, guess what?
and Gib Wilson is raging out of control.
I would beat your goddamn brakes off you fucking faggot. Then
His grandfather is in danger.
I'd live stream it and fuck you in front of everyone, you fucking pussy.
The society is in danger.
Wow, you're fucking sick.
And you wouldn't do shit about it.
Yeah, that was
Danger of this maniac.
You'll take it.
You
Hey,
raped
I'll
somebody.
fuck you in front of everybody, faggot.
We need to get him locked up.
No. He'll probably act like he's asleep.
We don't
Oh, he
endorse
can't come to the
that.
door. He's
That's
asleep
gay.
right now.
Thank you. That's gay.
And put away for the rest of his life and put down like the dog he is.
I'm going to say a 100% voice match, and that was our same person. So your claim being hacked and all that, not going. Nope. Don't work. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. Yeah, that's exactly what MC reminds me of. Cannot believe you, dude. Oh, I was hacked. It wasn't me, huh? You sound like gag burn, dag burn. Y'all see Citizen Z come up in here. Hide him. I ain't got nothing to say to him online nor offline. Hello, James. Hey, Brownie. What's up, Bubba? What's up, Bubba? What's up, Bubba? What's up? What's up, Bubba? Come here. Yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up? You having a good day? Get all you want to eat? Okay. Okay. Say hi to everybody on screen. Hi. You want to sit down next to Daddy, don't you? Daddy's about to go take a shower, Bubba. Yeah. Yep. I mean, I can't believe that the dude, I don't know. Like, I have tried nothing, absolutely, positively nothing at all to be agitative towards them. They fucking have made it the norm to do something or give me something to either bring up or talk about or mention every single day. So it really does maybe look like to some people that I am keeping this thing up. Hell, Andrea knows is thinking her damn self or being told to think or say that I'm involved with the Workyverse and getting paid for this shit. Oh, I'm getting paid to be threatened and made a fool of. Yeah, okay. You couldn't pay me enough for that gig. Promise you that. Yeah, no one cares about his sex life. Nobody. And we all are thanking God and praising Jesus for his wife getting the courage and smarts to fucking hopefully leave his ass and take his kids. Then maybe he'll want to be a men's rights activist. It's just a joke. It was just a harmless troll, guys. It's just a joke. I didn't say anything nasty or anything. Just made a little joke, but watch. That right there will light some people's asses on fire. Key person, Mr. Matt. MC Lamahawk. Mattress ass looking motherfucker. That's why I call you Mr. Matt. You guys need to leave me alone. For real. I've told y'all to leave me alone. I begged, I cried, that's no more. Now I'm my own person. And I've purged you guys out, tried to, and you still keep coming. You're like a parasite. You just sucked on, just sucking the blood and the energy out. He probably does. He probably does. That motherfucker be like, don't you climb trees? Nah, motherfucker, we got bills and shit. Take your Peter Pan ass on up out of here. That shit was funny. What was that from? It was from that, one of those comedians making fun of Michael Jackson. No, I could see MC up in there like a treat. I forgot who made that joke. Oh, yeah, I like out of the box Heather too. If she's gonna be out of the box. Shout out to Billy Bob Jew, recently subscribed. No Life Mike, recent subscriber. Some Beach, Sandy Z Serious, Izzy Smith, and 3 days ago, Slap by Sly. Thank you for all the subscriptions. Appreciate it. Hello, Bubba.
Me sugar Bubba. Me sugar Bubba. Yeah. Me sugar Bubba. Yeah. 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 People be like, oh, how could Square? He crossed the line now. He talked about MCs, family and kids, even though we talked about and brought all his family and shit all in first. I mean, we're privileged. We're the YouTube trolls. We get to do whatever the fuck we want to do. We're 1%ers. Some of us are even riverboat banditos.
Fuck y'all's group. That's what I say about your little group. Fuck it. Fuck it. Get me canceled. Do whatever. I'll move my ass to Rumble. Just like all the other conservative voices being plucked out in this country. And I ain't even full-blown conservative. That's the fucked up part. We got Walmart workers, pot growers, and legal pot growers, and professional poser exposers, and all types of people on the case of Square work. Yeah, Square is really a lot to figure out and investigate. There's a lot here y'all just don't understand. I'm evil, don't you know it? You've all been supporting an evil dirtbag. I planned this all from the beginning. Like, come on, really? Like, that's the shit that they fucking are trying to spew out now. Especially, like, Andrea knows crazy ass theory of saying that I fucking get paid and then a part of this. Like, at one time, I would let Filthy Animal up on my panels. The dude was supposedly giving me advice about the trolls. He wasn't giving me advice. He was trolling me then, telling me what he knew I couldn't do before he revealed himself to be who he is now.
Ah, Brownie, you biting. Why you biting me? You want to play?
That's what it is. You want to play. I know you want to play. We're going to play. We play every day, don't we?
Yeah, for only 30 minutes. You limit me to only 30 minutes.
Well, that's more than enough, don't you think? Huh? This little dog's full. He's got so much more energy than I do. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I've got to see my shrink today and unload all my negative thoughts and everything. And I am just welcoming and hoping that I get drug tested and pill counted, because I'll have extra pills on hand. Why? Because I didn't take every fourth Ativan every day. As I've actually had some good days, not too much harassment, but you know, it hasn't completely stopped. But having our house phone off the hook 24/7 has helped tremendously. Ain't that a fucking shame? Can't even fucking have your damn house phone on without a fucking bunch of troll lowlife, no job, working fucking Social Security, earning old pieces of shit, wanting to, you know, fuck with you.
Oh, I got you. I got you, booty. 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 I got you, booty.
Yeah, and y'all see that when I posted that threatening thing they sent me, one of them sent me something that was a Bandito's patch or jacket or something, and they tried to make a community post, and they tagged the real, like, Bandito YouTube page bikers. Like, number one, I guarantee I wasn't dealing with a Bandito biker. And number two, that just shows the type of shit they trying to get people beefing with me for something that wasn't even meant, you know, that somebody else used their name. They're trying to make it seem like I'm using their name or something. Like, they always try to spin shit. That's why I said there's not going to be no spinning here. We're going to be telling it as is how it happened. And if people don't like fair and accurate reporting and telling it how it is and want to call it dry snitching or whatever, you can suck my motherfucking dick. Metaphorically and literally, if you ever want to come over and you're a woman and you're not one of these pricks. Stop calling me a faggot, man. I like girls. I like not girls. I like women. I like young or older women. You don't have to be a certain age for me. I'm not into creepy underage shit. But that's what you're gonna do now that I said girl. You know, my brain, they do that shit all the time. Like, one time I said Army vet's name unintentionally instead of Army vet, and they love those moments. That's why they're always in here screen recording, so they can clip them and then say, oh, Squarework Media likes you little girls or some shit. You know, that'll be something next they do. Yeah, I didn't mean to say girls, apparently, because I've never been with anyone. The youngest person I was with was this 19-year-old. And I was like, what, 25? I mean, I didn't drink alcohol. I didn't give her alcohol, so what? Hell, Brandy wasn't even of drinking age when me and her dated. But do you think that stopped her and her friends from getting alcohol and drinking it? Yeah. They tried to ask me to do that shit one time. I was like, fuck no. And they're like, dude, that's your girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, and I love her, but I'm not about to break the law for her. You know. Which she kindly in turn broke the law herself. So, for me, against me. By fucking egging and keying my damn Jeep Grand Cherokee 2016. That thing was beautiful, guys. You guys would have loved it. Oh, the videos I could have made in that motherfucker. Man, such a nice vehicle. And that was my very first, like, actual brand nice vehicle. And I took care of it. I really did. Like, I tried to. And it got fucked all to hell. Because the doctors were giving me so much different fucking medication then. It just was fucked up. I'm very blessed that when I had that self wreck, that nobody was around or anything. Like, I'm very, very lucky and blessed. Miss Heather, thank you, and you have a great day. Take care. I guess we have only gotten like 3 or 4 people chatting in here, but you know what? So what? Channels grow slowly. You know, I don't have the privilege of being in a YouTube clique that I've got people that are monetized with big numbers that'll share my channel, you know. I'm friendly with some people that are monetized and stuff, but I don't try to go and ask them to share my channel. I hope they might do it sometime if I ever cover something of theirs or whatever. You know, that's not my main reason for reacting to it. I like their stuff, but, you know, I can't say that that thought had never crossed my mind. Man, Johnny's still talking about 5K for your records of me talking about Ryan. Maybe you will get this 5K out of me somehow. Cashville's going back at Johnny Goble again. Man, Johnny Goble, you should have never messed with them people, dude. Like, them people live a whole different type of lifestyle than, like, and you got a family and stuff, man. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand him. I mean, I thought good about him and everything, and then, I don't know. I ain't trying to talk shit on him, though. I ain't gonna talk shit on him. He is his own person. I'm not gonna be a channel that's talk shit on people unless they're talking shit on me for no reason. Like, Totally Offensive Comedy says he's gonna be coming for that 5K, I see. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've literally got to watch a lot of history and things happen unfold while I've been here. It's crazy. in the military but can't have a gun? What the hell? Busted for gun violation and risk protection order. Red flag law. Key West, Florida. Yeah, those red flag laws are stupid. Yeah, I can't believe he tried to say, and then Gotcha Man made that video 15 hours ago, which kind of, I got to give it to him. It was funny. I just wish I didn't have to ban Gotcha Man from my channel, but when he started calling me troll bait and stuff like on purpose, like I was making the narrative that I was doing this manipulatively again, I'm like, man, this is a pattern I'm seeing here. It looks like they've been told to say that shit or something. I don't know. Strong tornadoes possible. I wouldn't want to be there. I want to buy machinima. Moist Critical said. Cop survives headshot. Cop and then suspect gets dumped. Oh shit, we might want to watch that. Y'all want to check that out real quick? I like Officer Tatum. I don't think he'd mind if I had reacted to his videos. He's not live right now, otherwise I'd ask him, like I did with last dude, Drip Drop. Let's see. Yeah, I saw this one earlier. This is crazy. Y'all watch this.
Got undressed in my daughter's room. Like, what was your intentions?
Told him get out, and he didn't want to move.
Right.
And he growled at me, and he ended up getting 6 shots.
Damn.
Period.
I would have did the same thing. This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Come, I think, midnight of Monday night, which is the 1st at midnight. No more sales. 30% off the entire store. Take advantage of it now. Goodbye 2022. One word. Goodbye 2022. 30% off the store and all of our Christmas stuff that's in the Christmas aisle on our store. You'll see it at the tab at the top. That's 40% off automatic discount.
Hey, Jen.
Discount code. You can't combine the two. You either take the 30% off or you get the Christmas hour 40% off automatically. You don't need a code for the 40% off. If you buy anything from the Christmas hour, you get 40% off. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this.
Right, Storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, what would you do? I do the same thing. Now, I know this story is old. I think I saw this story a couple years ago, but it just refreshes my mind, and I'm glad to see that people ain't so woke that they can't take action against a nut job, naked in their baby's bedroom, getting ready to do God knows what. And I'm glad the father is chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
Chitty,
That's what
chitty,
you
bang,
get when you in somebody else's house naked trying to take advantage of their young baby. You're going to get chitty, chitty, bang, bang. You're going to go and meet the Lord quick, fast, and in a hurry. Expedited service. You getting a first class flight. That's what you doing. You mess around with my kids, you finna take an L-Dog. Dave was nice. 6 shots was nice. He must feel bad for the guy. I would have lost count. My finger would have cramped at how many times I'd have been in their mind. I ain't gonna say that. YouTube even banned me. Roll the clip.
They're in the kitchen.
Half naked.
Right.
Can you imagine? That girl just 12 years old, and it turns
12.
out the stranger in her room at 7 o'clock Sunday morning.
Homeboy looked like a meth head. Looked like the
show does. Dude is sick than a motherfucker. Look at that dude. Can you imagine he growled at dude that had a gun?
Them drugs is taking advantage of his life.
Was a next door neighbor. The child's family just moved to a house near Homeview Drive in Montana Avenue 2 weeks ago.
She was really smart. Like, she hid under the cover, turned her light down, turned her volume down on her phone to text me. And then when she peeked under the cover to see where he was at, and she got up and she...
Y'all make sure to check out 1906 New Highs if you're in a medicinal state. I'm taking 2 of the, or actually, no, I don't want to take these. I'm going to take 2 of the energy drops. Got to save these. Take the other one. I was about to take 2 blues. I want to take 2 yellows, I meant.
Ran away.
They're CBD, low THC, and they have like caffeine and herbs and stuff in them, depending on which one you want to take.
He has a long history of convictions for drugs.
You can get them at dispensaries.
Trespassing and fleeing police. But most disturbing, a guilt.
And today, the last strain we're going to smoke before I end this stream that we're doing today is going to be blue popcorn. I've got it in a GMO cookies container, but that's because this is actually, let me get the, this is the actual real container. Oh, right here. It's Scents brand blue popcorn. This is a quarter that I haven't used yet, or basically when this gets a little lower, I'll just refill it with more of it. But yeah, that's one of the ones that I got here when I went on the trip to the dispensary here. It was not this month, but last month's earlier in the month. And then I went one other time to just get 14 more grams. And since then, I still got a lot left, you know. Like I have really, I mean, I smoked a lot at Christmas, so that's why I had to end up, you know, breaking out some that I had stored, but, you know, overindulgence.
Guilty plea in 2001 for sexual misconduct. Court records say he got a 15-year-old girl pregnant.
He got undressed in my daughter's room. Like, what was your intentions?
People tried to say that, oh, I OD'd. Really? I OD'd. Yeah, that's why they didn't use Narcan on me or do a sternum rub or anything, because I OD'd, yeah.
Told him get out, and he didn't want to move. Right. And he growled at me, and he ended up getting 6 shots.
Damn.
Period.
There he was standing
He said,
right there in the
period.
kitchen.
I love that. So he ended up getting 6 shots. Period. That's it. Close the story. And obviously they're not in jail because it's justified, right? Fear of serious bodily injury and or death, you can use deadly force against somebody.
Exactly.
If a man is intruding in your house, refusing to leave, taking his clothes off, growl at you, you can tell he's demented.
Oh, crap.
See, now they mocking y'all.
Why? Stop.
I knew this was going to happen.
This video is brought to you by Prison Fellowship, Angel Tree, Prison Fellowship, Angel Tree. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't watched the other video where I was explaining this, I want to say thank you to everybody who's participated, who's donated. We've been able to help over 5,000 kids in this particular campaign. It has been absolutely a godsend. And I want to say thank you to everybody that has participated. I want to give one last offer before the end of the year. If you donate over $1,000 or $1,000 or more in this campaign, you will enter to, and I'm going to pick somebody. I'm just going to look through all the lists of people who donated $1,000 or more, and I'm going to pick somebody to win an opportunity to come down here to Arizona. We'll put you up in a hotel. We're going to put you in a nice resort, take you to a steak dinner. I mean, we're going to have a good time. But I want to I don't say reward, but I want to say thank you to those who made an incredible sacrifice and was able to support this campaign because donating $1,000 is what our family donated, and so I just really want to match that. That's why the $1,000 number was the number, and you were able to help 40 kids with that $1,000 donation. And I know that there's a couple people that have done that, so I want to extend the opportunity. But thank you again for helping out at Prison Fellowship. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notification anytime I go live, make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. And remember, all the merch is in the carousel under the video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I just, for the life of me, you know, you give them an inch, they take a mile. I don't know why women aren't coming together outraged at the stuff these people doing. Let me put it up on the screen. I don't know why women aren't outraged. They mocking women now. You know, it's not enough to say all it takes.
And I mean, I'm glad they're actually, you know, hell, if Twitter was still in the old days, this wouldn't even be a conversation.
It takes for me to put a dress and a wig on and I'm a woman. That to me, that's disrespectful in and of itself. Have a little more respect for women and what they go through and the fact that they can give birth, very unique human beings.
Yeah, why aren't y'all on guys like these, people like this that have channels and stuff? You know, like they actually have a big impact on our culture, and they're getting sponsorships and everything else like that Dylan Mulvaney dude, excuse me, woman, you know.
Beings that you don't just gain a title because you present yourself as a woman. That's disrespectful.
I could say I'm a zebra,
and they don't just do that. They begin to insult women. Because when you're a man acting like you having menstrual cramps, bro,
you don't have
you're
that
mocking
biology.
women now.
Yeah.
You don't just want to live and let live. You want to now disrespect women by acting like you having cramps. Ain't no woman, there ain't no woman in the world I know is taking pride in having
keyword act
cramps. Oh, welcome to womanhood. Oh, I'm cramping, everybody. Hey, everybody, I'm cramping. This is so cool. I'm so glad that I'm cramping now because it makes me a woman. No woman is thinking about that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Let me roll the clip before I get crazy up in here.
Why? Stop.
Why is this thing not hot? I swear to God, if anyone says welcome to womanhood, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Why? Stop.
Homeboy can't even fix his voice. You can at least go, why? You gotta go, why? Bro, fix your voice. You ain't even trying.
Well, he makes a good point.
And now this could be a troll. This person has to be trolling. Or the mental illness is beyond repair at this point. Or they need to get some help, one of the two. I do not understand, for the life of me, why somebody like this would even make a video like this. Now, you can see that they got the little LGBTQ stuff in the background, so maybe they just trying to push an agenda. Look, got the flag hanging up there, got the flag over there. You know, maybe this person is trolling. However, the person, Mulvaney, or whatever that person is, literally made videos with tampons in his hand, saying he's walking around with tampons. I just.
Oh, he's done more than that now. Now he's had surgery and everything else.
Trying to be the person to be mad at these people or be evil to them, and I don't want it to be that way. But let's have a mutual grounds of respect. You want to be a woman, man? I seen trans people walking around. Chin look like a MMA fighter. You like, okay, I get what you're trying to do, man. It ain't my business. I ain't got nothing to do with this. No. I see you trying to be a girl, man. Hey, stay in your lane, do your thing. I'm not going to even argue with you. I'm not trying to hurt you. But when y'all start going against children and start indoctrinating children, wanting them to transition, then we have a problem because now you're thrusting it on vulnerable individuals in our society. And then you're messing up. If you want to be a woman, that's fine. Then you get on and you want to carry tampons around and you want to be treated like a woman. You want to compete against women. It's like, come on, man. Like, you're just doing too much. Just live your life, man, and nobody will worry about you. That's the same thing that happened with all these protected classes. It's like, bro, if you just be.
These are great videos, y'all. Check this out. Check out
So
Lord
you want to
Wojak.
earn millions of dollars?
You don't want money?
As long as I'm getting beer in my belly, I'm good.
Drive faster, Boomer. I'm already late for my wage slavery. Thanks, Boomer.
This cost 2 beers.
I know, add it on me.
You already owe me 50 beers, Wojak.
Come inside, Boomer. I will.
How could they use the McDonald's logo and shit and things in this video? Come on, like, you guys can't do shit to me for using what I made.
Treat you with a magic burger.
Huh? Magic burger? What is that?
Yeah, boy.
You're late, Wojak.
Listen, Zuma, it's time to put our Plan 69 into action.
But we need a test subject for that.
See that guinea pig over there?
Where is that magic burger, Wojak?
Here is it, Boomer. It cost $999.
Is that burger's price or your price?
That's a special burger, Boomer. You will get younger if you eat it.
What? A burger that reduces age?
Don't say it loud, Boomer. It's a secret.
So, are you buying it or not?
Yeah, I will give it a shot.
Get him ready, Zuma.
Hello, Zuma.
Target approaching, Daniel. Get ready.
Okay, Zuma, I'm ready. My god, is that you, Boomer?
Huh? Yes, I think it's me. What happened?
You look so much younger. Did you went for plastic surgery or what?
What the fuck? Do I really look younger?
I wouldn't have said it otherwise. Care to share your beauty secrets?
No, Daniel. Secrets are secrets because they're meant to be secret.
The fuck?
Mission completed. I'm sure he's going to spread the news once he get drunk.
Excellent, Daniel. Now, we just need a loudmouth female.
The next day.
I need a burger, fries, and a Coke.
How about a magic burger?
Magic burger?
Shut up, Wojak. You can't tell her.
Oh no! Oh yeah. Sorry. Yes, Emily, can you repeat your order, please?
Wait a minute. Tell me, what's that magic burger thing?
It's nothing, Emily. Forget it.
Tell me, otherwise I'm going to complain to your boss.
No. I will tell.
You can't, Wojak.
Shut up, Zuma. We have no other options.
That's right. Now say it.
Listen, Emily. 10 years ago, we were working under a mad scientist whose only dream was to become immortal.
Dump it.
Huh?
What happened, Wojak? Are you okay?
Sorry, I got distracted. Where was I?
Working under a mad scientist who wanted to become immortal.
I need 2 big chicken burger and a Coke.
Fuck off. We're in the middle of a serious discussion.
Bonk. How dare you treat your customer like this?
Do you want to get fried alive in hot oil?
Oh no.
Continue, Wojak.
That scientist was obsessed with his dream. Even if he didn't succeed, he made a drug that can decrease humans' age and make them look younger.
That sounds impossible.
Yes, it might sound crazy. He's a scientist after all.
He entrusted that formula to us before passing away.
But what does that to do with your magic burger?
Well, we researched about that for a while and create that solution once again, and the test results were positive.
Tested on animals?
No. We added that solution in burger and tested on people. Whoever ate that burger miraculously looked younger than their former self.
If you give that to me, I won't complain this to your boss.
Go ahead and complain. You don't have any proof.
We are selling that magic burger at $999. You can buy if you want.
Give me 2 of those burgers.
Sure. Here you go.
Later that same evening.
Blind dates are always fun, don't you think, Emily?
You got that right, Daniel.
To be honest, I saw your picture, but you're looking much younger in person than that pic.
Damn, that magic burger actually works.
What are you whispering?
It's nothing, I have to go now. See you later.
Sure.
Hey, that's pretty good.
So, how did it went?
Mission accomplished, Zuma. You will be having lots of customers very soon.
Great work, Daniel.
Don't forget about my 20%.
Yeah, I know.
The next day.
So you're saying there is a magic burger that can make me younger?
Yes, shall I pack some? It's only $999.
You honestly think I will believe that crap? You may fool some idiots, Wojak, but not me. I'm a millionaire only because I used my brain to spend my money wisely. Mark my words. The future of this wage Donald's is doomed, as soon as they hear a burger here costs $999.
Oh, shit.
Chad is right. I mean, who will want to spend thousands of dollars on a burger? People are not stupid enough to spend their whole salary on some burgers.
There are some stupid people who will do that, Wojak. Close your eyes for 3 seconds now.
Huh?
3, 2, 1. Now open it.
You're right, Zuma. There are some stupid people exists.
Come on, get that money. 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 I don't come the money. 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 Money.
Over 1 month later.
We sold more than 1,000 magic burgers in last month, Wojak. Let's continue this month too.
What did you do with your $500,000, Zuma?
I ordered my favorite car, Wojak. What did you buy?
I too ordered a car, Zuma. It will be delivered today.
Hey, you pathetic pieces of crap. Care to explain this?
It's showing sales are dumped by 70%.
I can see that too, dumb fuck. I'm asking why our sales are down. Did you two do something stupid again?
No, boss, our hands are clean.
I want a magic burger with fries and a Coke.
Huh? Magic burger? When did I add that dish to the menu?
Please drop that price a bit, it's too expensive at $999.
What the fuck? A burger cost $999? When did I made such a burger?
I think we are so screwed now.
Wojak, your Ferrari and Zoomer's McLaren car has arrived. I still can't believe you two made millions of dollars, just in 1 month.
I knew it's you two. You better have a damn good explanation about this.
Damn it.
That's a cool little series. Oh, this one looks funny. What are y'all doing in the comments? What's up, Gene? What's up, Shane? Oh, my bad. Stormy, what's up? Hello, everybody.
Chad my boy. How much we have gained from last week's pump it, dump it, pump it, dump it?
It's $20, master.
Hey, Jane, sorry, I didn't
Are you
see
on weed?
Sorry, master. It's $20 million.
I might be live later.
Excellent.
Sorry, I don't know.
Now withdraw our money and then dump it.
But master, I invested.
They're trying to say they're trademarking, and people are saying they're paying to trademark my design on my YouTube banner that I don't make any money off of. Well, they just always trying something to fuck with me.
$100,000 in Shiba Inu.
I will give you $200,000.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Okay, master.
Now then, collect all the money and put it in my bank.
Yes, master.
dump it.
I did what Martin Speaks told me to do, though. I did report some of them for abusing hateful and abusive content because, I mean, I checked with my therapist and everything. And they said, yeah, I would be considered a vulnerable individual because of the diagnosis I have. So just know you guys are literally breaking the guidelines, which I know you don't give a shit about, but you're breaking the guidelines to be on this website by abusing and fucking with me constantly. And it's not false reporting like I already know you're going to try to claim it is.
What happened, Wojak?
I just lost $5,000 in Shiba Inu.
Wow, dude, from where did you get that much money to invest? Our salary is only $300.
That's,
Wojak, you dumb fuck. Where is that crocodile leather purse that I gave you $5,000 to buy and deliver to my wife? She wants a divorce now.
Bruh. Boss, I went to the crocodile but he refused to give his skin.
What? You dare to make fun of me?
I'm gonna play some music for y'all. I'll be right back.
I am a leader you shouldn't follow. Hard to keep up with the wild desperados. Taking curves at 80 miles an hour plus. Engine block scraping, making asphalt. Metallic horse gallop in a hillside. Pipe sickle from the tree, shaking as we all roll by. Moss on my roof, but only on the south side. Marks on my boots, come scooting through my outline. I am the leader you shouldn't follow. Hard to keep up with the wild desperado. Hard to keep up with the wild desperado. Don't try to keep up with me. I live on the edge, too thin to see. I was earthed to be a backwoods seed. On my back is where the word backwoods be. Because the backwoods never turned its back on me. Heart of a small town, roots of the home team. Ride through the city like I don't sing. Rugged old Chevy and a stained white tee. I am a leader you shouldn't follow. Hard to keep up with the wild desperado. Taking curves at 80 miles an hour plus. Engine block scraping, making asphalt. Metallic horse gallop in a hillside. Pipe sickle from the tree, shaking as we all roll by. Moss on my roof, but only on the south side. Marks on my boots, come scooting through my outline. I am the leader you shouldn't follow. Hard to keep up with the wild desperado. Hard to keep up with the wild desperado. I'm a big brother, I'm a older cousin, I'm a redneck from the south, I'm a rapper, I sing country. Always two forms of buzzing when taking pictures in public. I think Waylon will be proud and Biggie Smalls will think it's stuffing, motherfucker. Catch me cruising near 10 rows, sleeping on the windshield from radar up on the 5-0. Catch me downtown wild on the rooftop, winter circle shit, spraying something with a cork top. I know where I'm going without knowing where I'm going. Alien mind glowing, regular say mind blowing. Wind in my head cause the winning road keeps flowing. I'm one of a couple writing musical components. I am a leader you shouldn't follow. Hard to keep up with the wild desperado. Taking curves to 80 miles an hour plus. Engine block scraping, making asphalt dust. Metallic horse gallop in a hillside. Pipe sickle from the tree, shaking as we all roll by. Moss on my roof, but only on the south side. Marks on my boots, come scooting through my outline. I am a leader you shouldn't follow. Hard to keep up with the wild desperado. Hard to keep up with the wild desperado. Hard to keep up with a wild desperado.
guys. I'm here. Hold on. Ronnie, you still in here? Yeah. Yeah, Dad. I'm still in here. Yeah, Dad, I'm still in here. Can you guys hear me? Hold on. I guess you can hear me. Oh, let's look at the background of Brian Kohlberger, the suspect, aka unconvinced person that did
Many
it.
of the formulas. So I thought that was interesting. I wanted to know more about that. And I think I'm always looking for the outliers rather than the ones that fit the mold. I want to see the ones that don't fit the mold and how did they get to be the way they are. And in psychology, as opposed to criminology, we're looking at the cases, the individual details of someone's life story and the trajectory, basically. Whereas in criminology, you're looking more at groups and trends and statistics and things like that. I'm much more interested in just the case details. So that's why I like talking to people who are willing to explore how they got to be the way they are. And, you know, I can spend many hours doing that. Choose it. I'm really happy. Field.
That's pretty fascinating. British Chippy, thank you for the $8.99 super chat. Bill and Phil, the DNA found was obviously his blood, right? As there was no sexual assault, and many people have been in and around that home on the regular. Love you. Thank you so much, British Chippy. I can't attest that it was 100% blood. It would make sense that it was probably blood. However, he could have left skin cells. He could have his skin cells underneath the fingernails of one of the victims who resisted. He could have left sweat. He could have left hairs and fibers, that type of thing. So we don't know if specifically the DNA was obtained from blood DNA. We're not clear with that. They haven't released that. Will they at some point release that? Yes. But so far, they have not released that.
Dr. Michael Baden had made a comment in one of the interviews he did early on that if one of the victims actually touched the perpetrator's face or any of his skin, when they bagged their hands, touch DNA could have been recovered from the victim's hands, and that would have been obviously unknown. And again, we talk about the DNA. Just think about that. You can touch something and leave your DNA. If a person touches your face or your skin, your DNA is now on there.
Yeah, that's why when people will, like you see a scene like,
What's the problem, officer?
Well, I'm investigating the death of Fred.
what's his name? Oh. Tobias. This is a really cool fight scene. Guys, watch this. It's one of my favorite TV series, Hannibal. Like, I like Mads Mikkelsen, and this dude, he owns a music shop, and he makes strings out of cat guts, and he's been killing people and making strings out of the human guts, the strings for the violins and stuff. And they both have known now for a while that both of them are the same, like they're psychopaths or killers, and they're going after each other. He wanted to be friends with him, and Hannibal said, I don't want to be your friend. And so dude's just gonna kill him. He just goes. I love that music. Here's when he fights, this is another good one. He fights, watch this. He's FBI and I've been wondering about him. He's acting. Crazy show. Y'all should check it out if you're ever on Netflix sometimes. Give Hannibal a peek. You will not regret it, I promise. Don't tell me MC's in here. Yeah, Officer Tatum is funny. Enlightened. There aren't as many people here anymore. Yeah, I wish JM would understand. Like, I'm not an abuser. I'm not fucked up. But you gotta understand, Storm. Like, they're committed, man. Like, they are committed. They're committed. I mean, JM, sure, he don't call my house and stuff. He's making videos, stream sniping. He's making fun of me. He got mad because I didn't want to play any games with him. Dude, you know how many times the people that are in the Workyverse now told me that they were going to be my friend and help me and stuff, and then turned around and, like, MC was one and everything else, like, and you said you just wanted to play games friendly, you know, stuff, and I said, how about let's not, and say we did, and you got all pissed off. You went on that other guy's panel and had to talk about it. Like, they had to start the shit over at Mr. Devers, you know. I didn't start the shit. All I did was say something in the comments. Next thing you know, JM and all of them's over there, and that motherfucker jumps up on panel to talk about me. Why? Because they want to ruin my image and character, so I can't be a mod or be a part of any other channel or any other communities. And you guys are supposed to be Creek Squad, and Wade and Progressive, and all of them are talking about the division shit, about bringing the family shit's going too far and all that other shit. You want to talk shit about me all day long, go right ahead. But you don't sit in there and call my granddad just because I'm not live and you can't get through to me on my cell phone or house phone. You don't get to do that. I mean, that's called breaking the law. Especially after so many times I've told you to fucking stop associating and trying to talk to me. Or calling my family or anything. And then they want to call me Squitler. Squidler? Really? That's a dumb thing, considering number one, I'm only 20-something% German, and number two, this is my YouTube channel, not a fucking country, you dumbasses. They want to make it like I'm some dictator or something. They can fuck off. Yeah, I'm dictating to you to stop harassing me. Sure am. You want to call me a dictator for that? Well, I guess I'm guilty as charged for that one. And And that's for being a dictator. So if they try to clip that and put that on something else or another video they make, then just know that I didn't say I'm guilty as charged for anything except being a person dictating to them to stop harassing me both online and offline. So since I took a shower last night, that's why, you know, you guys want to make sure, oh, your hair looks like shit. Like, I don't know it is. They're talking about the fact that I have this type of hair, this black hair, and I get it from my mom's side of the family. My mom had the exact same hair that I have. And my dad had like more darkish brown hair that was kind of curly. Well, my hair is not curly at all. It's straight. And looks real oily looking and greasy, whether I go sleep on the couch for a few hours or I sleep in the bed or anything. You know, I mean, and washing it and conditioning it every single morning. Yeah, it you know, especially when you have the issues I have, you know, like taking a shower, I can do it, but you know, I have to hold on to the shit in the shower and shit too, because I can't, like whenever I'm going to be doing phlebotomy, I'll have to get a doctor's note that allows me to be able to sit down every now and then, because I can't stay standing up that long. Like, I mean, you know, that's what's so fucked up about this, is they're attacking me, somebody who is weak, and they know it. In every sense of the word, like, and I don't even like admitting that. You know how that makes me feel? That makes me feel like shit. That makes me feel like I'm not worth shit, and everything they say is true. And then yet they keep on keeping on, and they don't give a shit that I'm a suicide survivor. You know, they don't give a shit about nothing, and that's the fucking problem. Oh, this ought to be fun. Let's check this one out.
How much?
Give me a second, guys.
Oh, you were growing them at home?
Yeah. So you don't have any more marijuana on you, though?
No, I do not.
Come on over here, man. Go ahead, face this way, okay? You got any more on you? I smell it.
Yeah, I know.
Where is that, though?
Well, the sweater was at a magical house.
You had weed on the sweater?
No, I do not.
Okay, man, I gotta ask.
I know, it's potent.
Very potent. Very potent.
I promise not to fight anybody here.
Yeah, I don't hurt anybody.
Yeah, sounds like it. Did you come here on a DUI?
No.
Oh.
That's
I thought it was
We're
yours.
gonna be talking about, well, why did he just take? He's so lazy. He only washed his hair. I washed my hair because I took a shower last night. You know, I shouldn't even have to explain this, but I done that. So because I knew I'm not dirty underneath, it's just my hair from sleeping. So here's the logic to explain it to you fucks. I did that, and I'm not going to shower tonight, so that tomorrow morning when I wake early up, as I've been doing and been getting back on track waking up earlier, I'm going to take my shower and wash my hair and everything tomorrow before I stream or anything, okay? So this will be your last day to make fun of me for not showered before I streamed, okay? So enjoy it. Bitch. Bitches. Bunch of bitches, I mean, excuse me. Excuse me to the ladies, but they are. They're a bunch of grown men bitches, and y'all know it.
You got some pretty big charges, unfortunately.
What were you
I
doing?
can't smell it.
Oh, I haven't had it. I was in the corner.
Vermi, you know this gentleman?
I've never been arrested. Not in Vegas.
Well, I don't know. The way
I
you're
saved life
talking,
in
I thought
Jersey.
maybe you was your friend or something.
My charisma.
You ever been arrested anywhere before?
New Jersey.
How long you lived out here?
3 years.
You like it?
Not anymore.
Okay, that's a good answer. That must be why you left New Jersey too, huh?
The orange cuffs aren't gonna work.
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work either. Good try though, huh?
Houdini.
So what'd you bring in? How much?
Like 100 plants.
Oh, you were growing them at home?
Yeah.
You been doing it for a while?
So growing cannabis to support your gambling addiction.
Kind of had a bad run of cards to say, and then they shut down everything online.
Holy shit, Jake's got one arm.
Made a few bad decisions. Well, fuck.
Man, that's so sad.
So you're gonna sell it?
The dude's already got issues and stuff, and like he's still got now he's got the issue of gambling addiction. It's a horrible addiction. My stepdad had it, still has it probably.
Were you gonna smoke it all? Nah, I don't think so. I know what you're doing.
Okay, man, I'm done playing with the
plane didn't
belly
work,
chains.
so-
All right, cool.
Thanks for giving me.
He's got no arms.
No belly
Just go
chains,
right
huh?
here, all the way to the end, have a seat, and then see her waving at you?
Yeah.
Good job, man. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Obviously, he's been smoking because you could smell it on his breath. He had a really strong smell. We went ahead and tried to belly chain him, but
You
it's
slipped him off.
impossible. He could slip him off, so
Yeah.
we're going to expedite him through because of his disability.
Well, duh, you should expedite him
So
through.
he grows marijuana, basically.
There was a search warrant, and our narcotics unit asked for me to go out there, and I made contact with him.
Did he have the whole cultivating setup with the lights and the
Correct.
and the fertiller and the drip system?
Right.
and
Several rooms in the house.
And you said a total of how many plants?
I think there was close to 100.
100. Wow.
Nah, I ain't gonna do no shower streams. MC and them would like that too much.
So what do you think, Sean? What do you think's gonna happen now?
I don't know. Well,
Yes.
the fact that they had the red carpet treatment, they had the FBI, DEA,
motherfuckers. And I'll have you know, I only took one early this morning when I woke
DEA.
up.
Oh yeah, and the SWAT.
And it's
SWAT
2 o'clock. I got my
That was your
doctor's
favorite,
appointment in
wasn't
an
it?
hour.
Yeah, you know, that's
So
when I really
here
started.
soon, I'm gonna be
That's
shutting
when I
this
knew that
live
I
down
really
after
liked
this
it.
video
I
and
messed
maybe
up.
another
So you
video.
said you
and
moved
stuff
out here
and
3
getting
years
ready to
ago.
go to
Don't they have
the
gambling in New Jersey?
Yeah, well, I mean, I wanted to play in the World Series of Poker. That was the reason why
Plus,
I moved
I
out
took
here.
Tylenol about an hour and a half
What
ago, so
happened
yeah.
was, I don't know, every year, right before the main event, I ended up like, you know, losing money or doing something stupid right before, and never ended up going through. So I always wanted to play in the World Series of Poker. But based on the last event, I think I might just call it
But
quits
y'all
for the
keep
city for a
here.
little bit. You know what I mean?
Think about going back home?
Y'all keep
Yeah, I
your,
didn't want to touch my tail bag.
You got family
one
back there?
Tylenol,
Yeah.
2 Tylenol,
So you pretty much manage very
Depression
well
pill.
being disabled.
You know,
like
I
Three
take
ad
55 words a
advance.
minute. I drive a regular car. Got my
ya?
computer science degree.
and one
Yeah.
other
Cool.
Suboxone
I just
left.
adapted to the smartphone so I can mess with the touchscreen now.
At least you don't give up. You keep going.
Now tell me
So you
I'm a
just tried the
liar.
wrong thing this time, I think.
Yeah, or, you know, I tried the wrong thing and I hung out with the wrong person that told on me for trying the wrong thing.
Oh,
Always my situation.
really?
Yeah.
Been like that since you were younger? Hang out with the wrong kids?
You know, I'm too smart to actually, like, screw up on my own, but not quite smart enough to hang with the right people that aren't gonna, like, you know, throw you under the bus whenever they can.
So if you had a choice to do something else in life, what would you
1,000,000%. I like digging holes, but I can dig myself out. The only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave.
do? All right.
It was very nice meeting you. I'm sorry I had to be under these circumstances.
Well, we'll get you through as soon as we can, okay?
I feel you.
All righty.
Kicking, spitting, fighting, what's he doing?
We took him in for disorderly conduct. He's very intoxicated. He caused a disturbance on the casino floor, so we took him into custody, and he goes up and goes down. It's hard to read him.
Follow my instructions, okay, sir?
You grab my
Yeah, we're gonna get him.
Thank you. Really?
He's got glasses in the back seat still. This one.
No, you got all my drugs. Christopher, got your glasses. When you're done on my face? When you're done, we'll get them on there. Whoa. No. You need something to pull
Look
that
up
down.
and face the wall.
It doesn't.
Look up and face the wall.
It does not pull down. It does not pull down.
Listen to him, Christopher.
It does not pull down. You need something to pull down on that. You need something.
I'm being
to pull
very
down
gentle,
on.
Christopher.
No.
Listen,
I'm telling
it's
you.
coming off, okay?
You're gonna break my.
No.
Just relax your hand, okay?
My hands relaxed. Don't worry, my hands right. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get crazy.
There you go.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get crazy.
I'm actually doing this for your protection if you want to know the truth.
Thanks for protecting me, buddy.
Well, really?
How much is it gonna cost me?
You're gonna get out of jail for free if you don't mess this process up.
I gotta go.
Little time to sober up, and we'll fingerprint you and get you out of here.
What time?
We have a.
I gotta work at 5.
You may get out by then. It's going to depend on your actions, okay? Because we can delay your OR as well.
No.
Okay? So listen up. If you're not causing any commotion, we're gonna get you processed and get you out of here. You'll get out of jail for free. We'll have you fill out a form and you'll be out.
I have to
All right?
work at 5.
Okay.
I have to work at 5. Okay.
You might make it.
Yeah, might be not.
Let him cool down for a little while. Extremely intoxicated.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised he made it. I honestly thought he was gonna end up in the chair, but we'll see if he makes it the rest of the way.
Yeah, he did a great job. Thank you.
Yep, thanks. What exactly happened with this guy?
While walking to the casino, we actually
I
overheard
ain't never been in one of them chairs, but I tell you, I would not want to be in one of them motherfuckers.
a loud conversation between him and a female. We noticed that he was holding money in his hand. Well, she started screaming out, give it back. As we approached them, we trying
That shit would hurt my ass like a motherfucker.
to calm him down. She calmed down immediately and explained to us it wasn't a robbery, they knew each other. He jumped back, started yelling and screaming, flaring his arms around. Pretty much caused a disturbance great enough for them to stop gaming, to actually stop the function of the casino.
Right.
So at that time, he jumped his arms up in an aggressive manner, and I actually had to take him and actually force him to the floor.
The sad part is that he's a blackjack dealer at another casino, so you should.
Man, did I get struck? It was blocked because of copyrighted audio and video. See how it shows right here your stream's no longer being blocked due to copyright issues. What?
Trying to dodge that thunder that keeps striking these hills.
Everybody asking how tall my cousin is. He's 6'8". Climate's different up there.
When you dip it, you know, don't get caught up with no bitches try to get your head, man. Rearrange the situation, clock your door and think before. Always stay a step up and hoe up on the call. Let her know that what you saying is gonna be best for.
What's something you want to accomplish in 2023? Oh, bro. I'm going to accomplish everything. Year-old. There's nothing you can tell me that I'm going to judge you for. There's a few things, but probably not one of those things. First thought this morning was what? As soon as I woke up, my brain said, Harley Davidson. How am I mentally? No one ever asks. I'm fine. I don't think I could not be fine at this point. I've already hit rock bottom like twice, bounced all the way back up, hit rock bottom again, dug deeper than rock bottom, built a cool room, left there, now I'm back at the top. Top and the bottom's cool. I own property at both ends. How much do you listen to yourself? I've been listening to myself since I was born. Favorite vehicle I own? Right now it's my Street Glide. Do I want to shoot some pool next weekend? Yeah, let's get it. What's the reason for you cutting everyone off, bro? The fans want to know. Because I'm sick of stabbing me in the back. Now, I've been stabbed in the back so many times like mosquito bites. It just itches a little bit. But guess what? I'm sick of itching. Best bar in Nashville? My house. Do I believe in miracles? I believe in working hard. That's what I believe in. What do I think about Andrew Tate? I don't really know much about him. I know that he said something like a couple weeks ago I seen on YouTube Shorts or something where he was like, hey guys, they're about to arrest me for something bogus. And then he got arrested. So that's what I know. Right now I've been wearing this cologne made by Mercedes because it's made to hook on a diss track. I don't know, a lazy, my opinion on Dixon County. I like Dixon. I live here. Will you do a hunting video one day? No, hunting's boring. I like adrenaline. I don't have to tell you about my personal life. You're not my psychiatrist. You can ask me a normal question. I'll give you a normal answer. Stop asking my personal life. People like it, but I think it's boring. Quit. From this little ask a question thing, can you do me a favor? And everybody asking me questions about my personal life and this little ask a question thing, can you do me a favor and quit? It's weird. I don't have to tell you about my personal life. You're not my psychiatrist. You can ask me a normal question. I'll give you a normal answer. Stop asking my personal life. It has nothing to do with you. Has there been a time you released something and mainstream has to drop something as well?
Yeah, but Ryan, they're constantly trying to get, they're constantly trying to mess with you, man.
I don't know. That might sound like an answer, but it's true. So sorry you keep getting hurt. We're always here for you. Love you, church. I appreciate it. But I promise you. You see my face? I don't get hurt anymore. I don't get hurt anymore. I don't have a family. I have music. And it's doing fine. If you could have lived through any other...
That was a little dark.
...decade in the 1900s, which would it be and why? Run it. Go back as far as you can. I guess 1900. Because back then when somebody ran them out, they just came up missing. And there wasn't no cameras to be like, oh, there he went.
I get a little stupid whenever you arrested? I'm sorry. I am really sorry, bro.
Just trying to process him here, and he's not cool.
Listen here, little guy. You can't be serious right now. I mean, honestly, what are you gonna do even if you connect? What are you fucking gonna hit him in his fucking belly button? You're literally trying to fight fucking a giant right now. This is like Rey Mysterio versus Andre the Giant. A mouse versus a freight train. There's no winning this fight. I don't care how you look at it, there is no W for you right now.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lockdown 23-1. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pretty congested. I feel good, but this eye keeps on watering up on me.
This is a new video from Lockdown 23-1. Y'all make sure to check out Lockdown 23-1, aka Mr. Death, aka Josh. Let's get it.
To mention, last night my nose was running like clockwork. But I feel pretty good, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the courtroom for the YSL Young Thug case. For those of y'all that don't know, Young Thug is a very popular rapper, and he's been indicted on a state...
Wait. What did Ryan do to Miss Patty? Well, like, what's going on with Miss Patty? Like, I thought they all lived together on Ghost Ranch. I heard Gobble say something about that, this is why they should have never, ever, Ryan Upchurch should have just made those funny songs, and after he went to Painesville, he should have just dropped talking about him. Everybody just should have dropped talking about him. People tried telling you to stop talking about him and leave it alone. And what happened? No, people couldn't stop talking about him. And he was all on this old holier than thou kick, positive vibe gang, PVG, positive vibe gang. And his name was Dagburn Johnny Goble, then it was Johnny Goble, then it was Dagburn, then it was Dagburn Goble Nation, now it's Winter. Come on, man. Like, the dude is clearly, you guys clearly see that he's having some stuff going on.
RICO charge, claiming that his music group.
I just hate the fact that Miss Patty tried to be a friend to him and like talk to him personally and stuff. And I mean, I'm glad she told him the truth about how the cops were. Like, Johnny needed to get that. If that was the true reality fact, what she said, then yeah, that's fucked up that they did that. That's beyond fucked up. And Johnny, I guess in a way deserved getting that. But that could have been obtained without, I mean, it's almost like he got close to him, almost waiting for this moment to drop and, you know, be like, oh, I'm going to make some money now. I mean, the woman has spent like $10K on him. She has gave him so much positivity and traffic and stuff and help with his channel. And he just fucking just does this to everybody, man. I mean, that's what he does. He said Worky Bird strong. I got a video where Mr. Fusion's bitching about Johnny getting on to him for what they're doing to me, and then he turns around and goes, Worky Bird strong.
Is actually a gang organization. It gets a bit deeper than that, but that's the bulk of it. And just like a RICO case, it ain't just one person being charged, it's a bunch of people.
Motherfucker probably didn't understand where they even got the work in Workyverse.
And it seems like lately everybody that's a part of this RICO case is turning their back on Young Thug, leaving him out to dry like some jerky for the wolves. Except for one. Maybe they're...
Hold on, I'm about to react to it, Enlighten. Hold on. We'll check out Death later, y'all. Sorry, because I ain't got but one more blunt to smoke, one more video to look at before I gotta bounce and go to the doctor. Get my head examined. Maybe, I'm gonna update her with everything. Let her know I seem to have some supporters here. But it's still been, you know, well, I won't talk about all that when I get there. What's his name now? Hell, I don't even know how to search for him. I guess I'll just hope that it comes up. Winner. My God. Like, dude, can you say try? You're trying so hard to be better than Ryan, dude. Ryan's got millions of dollars. He's put out records that are gonna do great forever. I guess I did watch some of this earlier when I was barely awake. I don't remember everything, though. What you hitting on there, Johnny? Looks like a vape pen to me. You smoking illegal cannabis in a Section 8 housing, boy? Is you smoking illegal cannabis in a Section 8 house? No, I'm just kidding. But somebody, you watch. He gonna fuck around and find out. Watch. People is tired of his bullshit. I'm telling y'all. Like, I apologize to him. I you know, and I do still apologize. And I'm not ever going to go back to making vids like I used to make on him. But, because I know now that was wrong and shit. But, just for him to do all that he's done, I just can't believe it. He's done a lot of fucked up shit.
What's up?
Regardless of how I am on with Britt and everything, I still think what he did to her son was messed up. All that shit. Hey there, Bubba. Hey there, Bubba. Yeah. You want to go see the doctor? You want to go see the doctor here soon? Say, yeah, I don't want to stay home.
What's up? Hey, Daddy. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Let a few people get in here.
You don't get to say why. Why, Ryan? You don't get to say that, Johnny. Because you've been doing this shit. I mean, at this point, man, like, as long as you've been following and going after Ryan, bro, like, I gotta say I'm against it because shit. Like, I can only imagine if the people that are fucking with me were to be like you and to go through all the, and they have already.
And I'm gonna jump right into this, y'all.
Yeah, Miss Patty was so sweet to him. He turned it around.
Damn, it jumped up to 40. Quick. Dag burn. What's up, Sandra? How you doing, Sandra? Hey, Chris V. How you doing? Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New
Yeah, now Beth is gone. So I think it's a little bit more coincidental that Beth and Patty are gone. That's a Ryan thing, man. That's not a Beth or Patty thing. No. Like, if anything, maybe Ryan's upset with his mom because of the Johnny stuff. Like, he probably was like, I told you not to ever give that dude any money or anything. And he, you know, it could be that or it could be other shit. We don't know. He apologizes. Storm, what is his apologies mean at this point, though? Seriously. First, he tried to claim it he was hacked. I am going to listen to him.
New Year. Happy New Year. It's a new year. Office, now let's, and do a bunch of, just want you to know. I ain't going to read the comments right now, guys. I'm going to get into this. Bro, you really put your mother out of her office. And I first want to say this. I want to say this. Patty, I want to apologize to Patty. Because obviously she's going through an awful lot right now because fucking Ryan decided to fucking put her out of her office. Now it's...
Storm, I'm sorry. I don't know. I mean, I know it's up to Miss Patty to accept his apology, but I think that's a shit-ass apology.
And do a bunch of shit because of...
He's just taking advantage of the fact that there's home trouble. You understand me, Storm? That's what Johnny's doing. He's taking advantage.
Her getting on to you because you're on drugs. Bro, how fucked up can you be to fuck?
Well, number one, Johnny, and this is just the cold hard truth. If Ryan or anybody is on drugs for that matter, you and everybody bitching and trying to get him to do that is the last thing that's going to help. And notice I said if, because that might not be. Have you ever considered maybe he's just mad for her messing with your dumbass? I mean, it seems like I'm the first one that's thought of that, maybe.
Fucking push your own motherfucking mother away.
I mean, in a way, and I hate to agree with this dude because, like, he flip-flops so damn much. Like, when saying the shit about that they were wrong, Workyverse doing wrong for me, then say Workyverse strong. And, you know, hell, even when I'm the one that reached out to Roma, hell, Workyverse and Goebel's ass all tried to get on Roma for clout, or whatever they call it. Yeah, Ryan, let me take this. This is the cold hard truth, guys. While I wouldn't personally think what Ryan's done, if Ryan's kicked his mom out and made her go live on her own, whatever, cease supporting her, okay, I wouldn't necessarily do that if I was Ryan, and I love my mom, and I would, no. But he's a millionaire. He's not your son, Johnny. Remember the one that you accused of messing with his other sister? He's not your son. He's not anybody you need to worry about. Did you apologize for that? I don't ever remember hearing him apologize for that. That's what pissed me off the most, for him to say that about somebody so young starting life and shit. That's some fucked up shit. Just because, and I guarantee you, it's because, why? The son's obviously closer with mom than dad. I experienced situations like that.
Because she tries to help you and tell you it's wrong that you're fucking doing drugs.
Who? Okay, I guarantee you that Johnny's just using this as an angle. Johnny, do you have any confirmation that's what it is? If you do, I challenge you, put it on your community post. If you feel like you gotta get permission to share it or whatever, fine. But no, fuck that. You don't have to get permission. If you're gonna make these allegations, then you gotta back it up, bud. You gotta back it up.
Why in the fuck would you do that?
Like, I thought, didn't you and Miss Patty, because you were, here's what I remember, guys. I was in a Power Stroke Live not that long ago, and he's talking shit on Miss Patty. Then he apologized here, and then went right into their family drama, which is why I say his apology shit. And here's what I want to know is how he knows is that Miss Patty's getting on him about drugs. How do you know Miss Patty wasn't getting on him about the Kylie Rodney thing, the PBR thing? Or how do you know he wasn't getting on to her about the U thing? Or about, you don't know what the hell is going on. I bet y'all that 100%.
If I'd have knew what I know now, I'd have never said.
Of course. Come on, guys. Y'all buying this shit for real? If I had known what I know now. Well, how do you know what you know now?
Nothing bad about Patty at all.
I call bull fucking shit. Sorry.
I wouldn't have. Patty never told me this. Look, this motherfucker's got a mole that's right close to him that just likes to talk about shit that goes on within the circle.
So you're claiming that Ryan's got a mole in his circle, and you are so privileged that you have access to this mole. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. One of them is one of them y'all been supporting really, really hard here. Mr. Kansas.
See? Now I'm even more mad. He just talked about that dude's son that died. So, Johnny, are you saying that Kansas told you this? Where them screenshots at, buddy? You don't mind recording people. You did it to Justin Adams.
Put your own mother. I mean, I see.
I mean, you're right, Ben. You're right. Maybe Johnny is telling the truth, but I'm just not so willing to give him that benefit of the doubt, man. He's done the whole thing. Well, what do you say? Who wants to be a snitch anyway? He just said Kansas. So I don't think he did keep it secret. I think he just said Kansas. Setting him up for the okie doke. What do you mean for the okie doke? Oh yeah, it is crazy. Johnny's proven that his police. Look, I never thought. I really, really, really didn't ever think that Ryan had anything to do with Paintsville police or the mayor or anything. But did I think that possibly Johnny was telling the truth about how the police were dealing with him? Of fucking course. I've had it done to me. Look in the media at all the cases going on in this day and age.
See you now. You gonna put her out of her house too?
See, I don't like, you know what's bad about this? Now that all this is on the internet. I don't know. What if this video or the fact that he's leaking all this is the turning point that makes Ryan double down and kick his mom out or whatever? He may not have to, help her or whatever, but if he was, the thing is Johnny is, y'all don't know what Johnny could be technically doing to the family or whatever. That's why I said, I bet, how do we not know it's not because of the simple fact that somebody got too close and yapped to him like y'all are suggesting maybe they have. That might be the reason. And now he's sitting in here trying to preach like, oh, Ryan, but he indirectly caused all the shit, maybe. We don't know.
You gonna put her out of her house too, pal?
Yep.
Is that coming next?
Same as here, Ben. Same as here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm reacting to Johnny's video. Johnny, if Johnny reacted to one of my videos or whatever, I wouldn't care, But, that's not the thing. I've been getting attacked, and you are gonna not be in here. I'm not downing Johnny or calling him any derogatory names or anything. I just said he proved right about the police thing. I've given him credit. I apologize to him. I'm not doing anything here but watching. I'm wanting to learn about this. I'm just speculating. If anything I said is not true or whatever, that's because it's speculation, dummy.
Does have a lot going on. Actually, Tamara reached out to me and she said, Johnny, she said, please don't make a video about Patty because she don't deserve it.
And what is he doing?
She said, if you really knew what was going on, she said, you would understand. You would understand. And now that I think about it, and now that I've got to get some of the info from Miss Mo, you're fucked up, bro. You out here fucking calling everybody else out for fucking being on drugs, but you fucking push your own fucking mother away for drugs. Push your own damn mother away for drugs. Who does that? Who does that? Who does that?
See, Kansas Rebelman is a mole.
I know how it is. When you're out here on drugs and you got the money like you got and you think you can fucking just...
I didn't say that. Somebody here in the chat said it, which means that... Oh, someone named Kaitana said here, look in the top of the...
Throw it around, and you just think you're boss shit.
It'll scroll up here in the chat.
One day you'll be humbled. One day you'll be humbled.
It's the same Katana, but it's somebody with Kaitana, that name. They said,
and you'll look back at all these things while you're on drugs that you're doing to all these people. You'll look back and you'll say, man, why did I do that shit? I was there, I know. And I'm speaking straight to fucking Ryan here. You're on drugs, bro. Remember that time you said, hey, I'll get you some help. I'll get you some help. Come down here. There's a place right down here in Ashland City. We're right here down here in Ashland City. We can get you some help. I'll pay for it. Won't you take that money you offered to pay for me, rehab? Won't you put yourself in rehab, bub? For real. Before Creek Squad sits here and falls a fucking part right before your eyes. Since you also think it's a gang, that come out of your own mouth, it's a gang. And you know that. You know that. You know what these people are doing to people out here, and you don't care because you're staying so fucked up. Wouldn't surprise me. That's why why Beth ain't with you anymore and all that shit, son. For real.
Well, to be fair, Gotcha Man was showing a lot of videos of Beth nodding off, so, who's to say, mean, that's what the Gotcha Man was insinuating. Y'all notice that Gotcha Man has been anti-church for a while now. And anti-Goebel. Gotcha Man just came in to fuck everybody up. He could.
You lose everything, bro. You lose every damn thing in your life. You feel like, yeah, you've hit rock bottom. That's what you said. You hit.
Well, that might be true, Ben. He probably ain't on nothing. So, I mean, he's got a wife and, stuff. Like, I doubt it, it'd be hard to hide it. She probably ain't standing for that shit. Yeah, she probably does let him get by with cannabis. And since he is bringing in some of the money now from the internet, she's alright. So, that's why a lot of people hate on him, because he's not living how a traditional man lives.
Rock bottom, you think I ain't got videos you saying you hit?
Like, I mean, they could say I'm not living how a traditional man is. I am. I just had hiccups growing up in my life, things I had to straighten out. And I had things happen that I couldn't control. But now I'm about to start school. I got my life on track. Shit. It's these other people need to get their lives on track, or keep their lives on track if they are, and stop worrying about me.
Hit rock bottom. You hit rock bottom like 3 times. You ain't hit rock bottom yet. You ain't hit rock bottom.
Ben, that ain't funny.
Yet. I promise you that. Hey, that hand don't feed me. Let me tell you something. That hand does not feed me. I don't want nothing from those people. Nothing.
Exactly. Enlightened Guardian Demon. That's how I feel about it.
Why do you think I'm sitting there calling this shit out? You think I'm wanting something from somebody when I'm calling somebody out? It don't work that way, pal. It don't work that way. It don't at all.
Exactly. He's pulling a worky verse, Enlightened Guardian.
Oh, Ryan's got a mo apex.
That's exactly what he's doing. The only difference is I'm not Ryan or Rich, but I'm not on drugs, just like, and he don't. Here's the thing. He don't know if Ryan's on drugs. I'm going to call bullshit on his so-called information, until he really puts something out there. Because at this point, shit, it would seem like he'd be all down or nothing, ready to expose it all. I don't believe him that quick.
X-Raptor. Ryan's got a mole. he didn't think I could get some inside information like that. But when did this happen, Ryan? When did this happen? When Kansas was down there fucking making his song. Dive on in. Dive on in. What happened while he was down there, Ryan? Tell everybody.
No, Storm. Enlightened Guardian Demon's not Enlightened Watcher.
I ain't afraid of you, bro. I'm not afraid of you. I'm gonna call out the truth. I don't need you. I don't need nobody but myself and my family. That's it. But you are,
man, yeah.
You are at the bottom of the barrel right now, and you better start opening your eyes and fucking realize what path you're taking.
He's taking his own path, Johnny. What you need to stop doing is stop trying to clout chase on him.
And that's for real. I'm being real with you. I mean, I know how it is. I know exactly how it is. That shit will fuck your life up. Before you know it, you'll end up broke without nobody around you. And then you'll be hollering and crying, why? And all you can do is look at yourself.
It's not exactly true, Johnny. You know how many famous artists and people went on to their end and did drugs? Some of them, didn't have bad lives. Some of them did die, yeah, and turned out bad. But they, how do I say this? He's talking like in an absolute, like that's guaranteed to happen to Upchurch. That's what I mean.
That's it. If you missed it, go back and watch it. That's all I can say. I'm putting it up. I'm leaving the video up. You know how I am. It's what I do. I'm gonna leave the video up. But the people that you got around you, you better just start pushing everybody out of your life, because all these people that you got around you are using you, and that's a fact, Jack. And I've got the word. I got the juice, the inside juice.
Huh.
And you know that. You know that.
Well, let's see.
They turn on him sassy. It was all just a game to them. I'm not saying Johnny is perfect, but they play games. No, man, look here. These motherfuckers out here making up fake fights and all kinds of shit just fucking for views, bro. Like fucking lying to his fucking followers and shit. Like, dude, man, you're sick. You're a sick person. Like, you're about to lose everybody in your life, bro. The only people you're gonna have around you is those people that's using you. And that's it. That's it.
Exactly, enlightened.
I mean, why would you do it to your own mother, bro? Your mother's a good woman. Why in the fuck would you do it to her? Fucking sad shit. Now, I don't know the reason why fucking Beth left you, but I'm sure it's got to do with drugs too, I'm sure. I'm sure it does. Like, dude, just tell your people, tell Creek Squad and your people what's really going on. They would love you even better if you told the truth. I mean, bro, the people are realizing this. I mean, people ain't stupid, bro. If you're a recovering addict, if you've ever been done drugs in your life, we can look at you and tell that you're on drugs.
I want to say call bullshit on that notion. While it can be true, that is not an absolute either. And from looking at, how do you know Ryan's not prescribed Vyvanse? I mean, doesn't he have ADHD? How do you know he doesn't take ADHD medication, Johnny? So his pupils, if they're ever small or big or whatever, how do you know it's not because of medication he's prescribed? So what if he's drug dependent? You know, I am. You know, don't tell me you're one of these people that think only marijuana is okay and it's not a drug. Marijuana's a drug too, Bubba. I hate to break it to you, but it is. Just because it's a plant don't mean it's not a drug when it goes in the body.
And that's just the truth.
It's a compound. It's a chemical. That's what all drugs are. And that's just the truth.
I know what it looks like to be on drugs. I know what it looks like to be an addict. And bro, you're on drugs, bro. And that's no joke.
Yeah, it's all to make his ego feel better.
I'll take a piss test in front of any.
Yeah, you may be on just weed, but that's because you know your wife would kick your ass out if you was on any of the other shit. Right or wrong, ladies. Right or wrong.
Anybody right now. I smoke weed.
You sitting there working a 9-to-5 job and he doing his internet shit. You might be cool with the flower. Maybe. But you can't tell me with the kids and everything you'd be cool with the harder shit. That's the only reason why you're sober, Johnny. See, I could do that too. I could sit here and assume on you, but I ain't trying to do that, bruh. Like, you know what my question is? Why, Johnny? Why? Why isn't this a painting video? Why isn't it about something else? Like, and just so you know, Johnny, I'm only sitting here watching and reacting to it because somebody brought it up in the chat. I did not plan to make the ending of my fucking stream.
That's it. Smoke weed.
Nothing against you, but still, just don't let the Workyverse try to say, look, he's here attacking you. Like, I'm just watching, listening to what you say, giving my opinion back, and asking the chat stuff. And you can like it or hate it. That's, but I'm not making fun of you or your wife or nothing.
But when you're sitting there and you're fucking doing all kinds.
Shout out to Yo Main Girl. Thanks for subscribing. Yo Main Girl.
Different drugs, bro. You're doing more than what you say you're doing. Or your mom won't be getting on to you and telling you it's wrong. And you get mad at her and saying, get the fuck out. Because you think you're better than somebody. Your fucking mother brought you into this world, bro. Yeah, Bethany left him, yeah. Yeah, he's turning Ghost Ranch in a party house. He's kicking, yeah, that's the next thing coming. He'll probably be putting her out of that house, I'm sure. He done put her out of the office and all that shit, so, yeah. Like, if people really know what was going on in your life, Ryan, like, people would stop fucking with you. They would.
What's going on in his life, Johnny? Keep being all ominous and shit. What the fuck is it? All you know is his girlfriend's gone and him and his mom are on bad terms. That doesn't mean the dude's fucking Pablo Escobar, for Christ's sake.
I just don't know what to think anymore. I really don't.
He acts like he's a disappointed fan, y'all. Well, we all knew he was a fan of Ryan's.
This motherfucker want to call me out for everything in the world, but damn fucking shit, dude. That's ridiculous. Freaking you gonna put your
man, Johnny. No, Lord. Lord, excuse me for thinking that. I ain't gonna say that.
Fucking Patty really moving in with Justice. Has anybody heard that? That's what I'm hearing. Fucking Patty is moving fucking to Indiana and moving in with Justice. Like, Patty's wanting to fucking move. She's wanting to get, that's why she's wanting to get rid of all of her shit, because of the shit that's going on with Ryan.
The only reason why I ever started reacting and looking at Goebel's latest videos was because of the shit that happened at Power Strokes and what he said about Patty. Miss Patty, because Miss Patty's videos are very nice and inspirational, and I love them. And as you can see, guys, I've changed because we're going to be leaving here in a few minutes to go to the doctor.
That's why he done the shit with Kylie Rodney, because he was fucked up and fucking deciding he's going to fucking jump into a rabbit.
I'm going to do my outro with y'all before I leave. Hold on. Keep watching.
Hole and say shit, stupid shit.
Hey, Grandpa.
Yeah, he's losing his fucking mind, bro. That's what that shit does to you. It's exactly what it does to you. I don't know for sure how long he's been spun out on dope, but I know for a fact that fucking he's been on shit longer than fucking me and him's been into it. I mean, what fucking Justin Adams said in that fucking in that recording that I posted on YouTube. That's why he got so fucking mad, because the shit was the truth that Justin was saying. It all makes sense now. It makes sense. It's the reason why you come to Paintsville and you wanted to fight me so bad. But the truth is,
bro, you done revealed that the cops did that to set you up, bro. Because they didn't try to help her file any paperwork or anything. You showed the message. So I think Ryan, he was there not to fight. Well, I guess he was there to fight you. He was talking a lot of shit. And you gave the idea, you hinted at hitting up his younger person. You didn't do it, but you talked about thinking about doing it. And bro, that was just wrong. Sorry.
You was trying to hype up Kansas Rebel Man to fight me, because you didn't want to fight me.
Oh my God. Bro, if because he said that shit about Candace Rowland's baby, and then tried to say he was hacked, and then he apologized, or did he apologize and then try to say he was hacked? Fuck, I don't know. I've seen so much shit, but please don't tell me that more than Miss Patty talked to this dude. And I say that because if so, do you guys realize that, like, if I got access to Ryan's inner circle, some of his friends and stuff, and then, you know, was friends with one of his family members, like his mom, for instance, or his brother, just for example, if I was, like, truly manipulative and wanted to, like, you know, like, that's what I'm saying, man, like, we don't know what's all been said offline to who and who Johnny's talking to, who this mole is. He said it was Kansas Rebel Man at first. Even people in the chat asked because he didn't make it clear. He said it was this mole, and then just a little bit later he goes, turned out to be Kansas Rebel Man, and people asked him, and he never clarified, like, was he talking about Kansas Rebel Man being the mole that gave him the scoop, or, you know, he didn't clarify.
That's what Kansas Rebel Man's going around telling people.
But he's talking like, if you hear him, just like with that right there, he's talking like this dude's in contact with Kansas Rebel Man, which I would find hard to believe after that night on Power Strokes.
Yeah. Kansas was the one that's supposed to be fighting me. If I'd have stopped there, it was going to be Kansas, not Ryan. It was Kansas. But why? Why would you want Kansas to fight me for?
Hey, Delilah, I'm just now seeing you. Hello, Flying Low.
Like, dude, I don't even want to fucking fight you no more. I don't want, like, I don't
appreciate that, Flying Low, for making that point with me.
I don't.
He did not clarify if the mole was Kansas Rebel Man, because people are going to try to cut this video up and or show it Johnny or whatever, and they're going to try to say like I'm attacking Johnny for no reason. I'm not attacking him. I just wish he would leave Miss Patty and Ryan and all of them alone. That's what I wish. And I wish he would stop, because it's clear to me now that, you know, people could be looking at this, they could say, well, he's doing it because he's sour about how he's been cut out or whatever. How do we know he wasn't doing shit before he got cut out, technically, that didn't cause himself to get cut out, and then he's just keep going on? That's what I still don't understand about all this situation. Because he's supposed to have been cool with Miss Patty, Ryan, all that, right? She's giving him money and all of that. Now, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments if I'm wrong about any of that. Miss Patty's letting her on his lives and stuff. Now, all of a sudden, he says something about Miss Patty on Power Strokes. Then he says something to Kansas real messed up. And then he does double down and goes back and now reveals all this stuff happening with Ryan and what he's doing to these other people that he just talked about horribly. That he supposedly now got the inside scoop, though, from him. And has been connected to him, or was connected to him. And now he's just talking directly to Ryan to set him straight. Now, did y'all get all that? Because that's how fucking confusing all this is. And that's why I'm reacting to this. Holy shit balls, dude. When somebody, you know, people make things more complicated and confusing because they're technically putting a bunch of bullshit on top. They're adding to it. They're lying. They're improvising. They're making up their own shit as they go. That could be the case. That could be not. I don't know. I hope it's not, Johnny. I hope you're telling the complete truth, Johnny. And if you are, well, then I'm going to pray for Ryan and his family. I'm not going to lecture them like you are.
Do nothing anymore. Like, I want you to fucking straighten your fucking life up and get off the fucking dope, son. Go fucking and put yourself in somewhere and be honest to your fucking people that you take their fucking hard-earned fucking money and pay to come and watch you, pay for your fucking merch and all that bullshit. Won't you be honest to your fucking people? They would respect you a whole lot more if you did.
Why don't you be honest about what the Workyverse is doing to me and taking advantage of me? The fact that, you know, I'm not don't have an active income right now, and they know I can't copyright stuff, and they're threatening to copyright me. They're harassing me a new way each and every week, and still harassing my granddad today. Why don't you tell the truth about that, Mr. Goebel? Sorry, y'all excuse me as I'm getting ready for stuff.
Well, then why do you support? No, I don't know if that's true or not. If they had a falling out, but they're like Ryan took up for him. But if Ryan only knew his background, he wouldn't be taking up for Kansas. Like, I got the fucking juice tonight, son. The fucking juice, and it's fucking straight from the fucking right, straight from the churn, buddy, straight from the churn.
I'm not so sure about that.
It's not speculation. It's not speculation. No, it ain't.
I think it is. Well, you ain't showing no receipts, Bubba. That's what the people in the troll.
No, I already know. I already know it's
That's
true.
what a lot of, not even in just troll communities, other communities. You gotta have
Bro,
actual unedited.
this shit I'm
receipts.
telling you is facts.
Unedited receipts.
There ain't no fucking way around it. It's facts. Why you think him and his mother is into it? Why you think?
Maybe because he's just tired of having to foot the bill on his mom. I mean, that sounds really cruel, but that could be one of the... It could be a multitude of reasons. You just blame drugs.
She's...
You know who you sound like right now? You sound like Scooter Beggins when he thought that I was on drugs. That's what you sound like.
Want to get rid of everything she fucking owns. Why do you think she's moving stuff out of her office? Why do you think that Tamra was fired? Why do you think Bethany has left Ryan? These people don't leave people for no reason.
Put my current weekly meds.
There has to be something going on in somebody's life for all these people to fucking leave. That's why you're pushing everybody out of your life. Because when people try to step in and take control and fucking help you, you're pushing them away is what you're really doing. You're pushing people that really care about you away. That's the fucked up part.
Well, I'm also going to take her these.
Yeah, he spun out, bro. I feel sorry for him, for real. At this point, I feel sorry for him. You know how these people say, you know, I feel sorry for Johnny because he's going fucking nuts out here on the YouTube streets. But, you know, after this time, I've kept it real calm. And I've took it in, you know, I've took it level-headed, you know what I mean? Head on, level-headed.
He can't be serious, really. All right, y'all. Well, that's 18 minutes. Yeah, I'm coming. Go. You can go ahead, Grandpa. I'll be right there behind you. Go ahead. If you need to, go ahead. Go ahead and go to the bathroom first. We got time.
And I've got a lot more support out here than what people think, bro. Like inside support. Inside support, bro. You think I don't know what's going on? I know what's going on. The best thing you can do is just leave me the fuck alone. Go about your way.
Well, now I'll have to check you out and sub to you too, man. Or ma'am. I don't know. You don't have to tell me your gender or anything. But if you stick around in here and stay around the chat, I'm looking for newer mods that aren't, you know, trolls or anything or connected to this troll stuff I've been dealing with. So just letting you know.
Way.
Oh yeah, I'll have a good appointment. I'm about to be doing the ending here in just a moment.
Everybody go about their fucking way. That's all I can say. Because I know a lot more than this.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and let me stop you right there, Johnny. Keep it all to yourself and stop gossiping online, okay? Because gossiping really isn't content when you're gossiping about a star that you stalked and been after for 2 years or so, to quote Mr. Fusion from his one video. Alright, that's all for today. I'm coming. I'll talk to you guys later. Square work is ending and out. Peace.